Am I clear? Please. Can you hear me? Because I moved the phone away from me. If you can hear me, please do a yes. Can you hear me? I take it nobody can hear me. Can you hear me? If you can hear me, please. Okay, thank you, Luffy. Thank you, Luffy. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Thank you very much. So today it's live question and answer from the horse's mouth. You don't like African TV? You don't know about African TV? You heard African TV say this, African TV did that? Opportunity to clear your mind. Opportunity to clear your mind, to get the truth from African TV alone. You're coming with me. Bebop is alright. Bebop, hola. My love is your love. It will take eternity to break us, take us, to trust us, to hold us. Peace, my love is your love. It will take eternity to break us. We'll be able to set Kenny up. Bible to left me. Yeah. I'm in the phone now. My first time to me to the phone. Oh, to bag it. My first time to I'm in the phone. Ṣé wà ní ọlọ́gba ẹ̀tọ́ àwàsárí ẹ̀tọ́ àwọ̀lẹ̀. Ẹ̀yà sọ́lú ìgbà ló ti dẹ̀gbọ́n wọn. Alájà ìjẹ́ mẹ́ta. Papa, man. The city. Yeah, I'm going to your little alone. Thank you. Be with you. Good morning. This is the Love JR Foundation powered by African Television. Ask me anything about J4M, about the foundation, the projects of the foundation, and the frenemies and gully lights on the streets of Justice for Mohbad. I'm going to be dropping like it is, dropping like it's hot. All the frenemies and bully lights and gully lights on Justice for Mohbad. Gather here. Gather here. Come to Daddy. Come to Daddy. Daddy wants to talk today. Come to Daddy. Daddy's going to be speaking today, y'all. All the gully lights and frenemies and bully lights. We are going to be speaking from the heart. From the heart I cite you. Stay wicked. Thank you, stay wicked. This is love I see. Invite everybody. Help me to share and bring them up. Online, what that? Good to me. I'll be good to you. Just be good to me and I'll be good to you. Don't buy me white time. I'll to make call you very urgent. Etel.
Dear customer, you do not have sufficient airtime to complete the call. Press 1. Dial 100.
Oh yeah. Show one back. That is the make call. When she WhatsApp call. Oh, damn, she like picking. Coco long. Feel like. All right, if you're here, you want to join me, let's kick it off. Let's kick it off, guys. You want to join me? Send an invite. I'll start bringing people up. Let's kick it off. Just want to join me. Yeah. Thank you. Let's do an audio test.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. I'm glad I can hear your voice this morning. Thank you. Thank God. This moderator thing, no, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to.
You select my this thing and make moderator.
Select what? Your screen?
Yes, sir.
Let me see. I touch your screen,
Option.
and I have this gift basket, microphone, camera, sound. It doesn't talk about moderator. It doesn't show me moderator. Let's see. Can somebody help me invite Paparano? Let's see. I used to know how to do this thing. No. I used to know how to do it. But good morning. Let's see. Let me try it again. I touch your screen. It only has disconnect, sound, countdown. Maybe somebody that knows will join us. Even this white thing on my head, I want it to disappear. I don't know how to do that. It's not Odua Nation Black Bolt. It's OPU. It's OPU. Get it right, brother. Yeah, you say go to settings. Okay, let's see. I'm going to settings. I don't see. Okay, settings. Thank you. And hear your voice, ranking, moderators. God bless you, sir, or ma, whoever that was. Okay, very wicked. Salzots, Olu Wills. These are the current moderators. How do I add? Okay, to add. Let's see. Your name is Jerry. Jerry. Yeah, Jerry. Jerry, now you be J2718.
No.
Jerry, that you?
No, mine is J.
What's
Okay,
your own?
Yes, J2784.
7184.
Yes, sir.
Okay, I've added you. Thank you, that person. If anybody knows how to get rid of this white thing around the body, I appreciate that. That's about the only thing I need to fix. And then we're rolling. But in the meantime, welcome everybody. Let's share, because I don't want to waste vital information. You know, I don't want to waste vital information. So I really would like people to hear the truth. And hearing the truth is not about believing me. It's not about whether you believe me. It's not whether you like me. It's about passing the information out. It's about passing the information out and let the information do its own work. Help me invite Paparano if he's anywhere there, because I know a lot of people would be listening to him or would be there, or stream to Paparano. That may be a better word. Stream to Paparano, because some of those lovely people are probably there right now, bastardizing and doing what they do best, deceiving people. Today, we're going to hear the truth. Today is the moment of truth. Does anybody know how to remove this white thing on my head? Or even if I don't even want it at all, I want that picture just to be the background. If you know, please educate me. The person with the certain information, thank you very much. I've been able to make a new moderator, added a new moderator. So now we're going to go into conversation proper. So maybe we just have to deal with that setting like that. All right. Good morning. This is the Love JR Foundation powered by African television. The reason I'm doing this is because almost 2 years I've been on this journey, and
Good morning, Africa TV. Good morning.
good morning, Peck. Good morning. Good morning.
Okay.
Welcome. So the reason I'm doing this today, I'm going to be disclosing a lot of what I know. I'm going to be saying the truth from my perspective, and I'm going to be debunking a lot of the lies that are out there. And this is because it has come to a point where being silent is dangerous. When you're silent, people take the narratives of lies, they believe liars, and liars become the order of the day. So I know a lot of you are going to say, oh, why are you saying this now? You're an old man. You guys should not be doing this. You guys should not be doing that. But should an old man be quiet when the people are being destroyed? Should an old man be silent and let liars and injustice become the order of the day? I was not going to be talking about some people because I thought they were friends. I'd actually promised that I was not going to talk about them. But the truth be told, when they are out there trying to lay the carpet of lies ahead of me, they are afraid I'm going to talk. So they decide to go ahead of me to start laying the foundation of lies. So for this reason, I have to speak so that you don't get deceived by them. So having said that, good morning, brothers and sisters. Welcome to the Love JR Foundation by African Television. I'm going to take the first question from the panelists. Be respectful so that we don't get into noise, we get the truth. So whoever wants to speak, you are free to unmute yourself. Only questions, no stories, no narratives. The narratives are coming from me. Your question is to open my mind to what you're thinking, what everybody's thinking. That's why I'm doing this. What you're thinking, what you ask me, one or two people may have asked that question in their mind. My job is to clarify it. So let's do.
Good morning.
Yeah, so Jagumolu, good morning. You want to go first?
Yeah, sure. Good morning. Good morning.
All right, welcome. Let's hear you.
Yeah, so I've got 3 questions for you, and I don't know if you want me to lay all the 3 questions in one go, or you want me to separate them.
If you make it questions and no stories, do the 3 at once.
Yeah, just questions.
Yeah.
So the first one is tonight on Ayamika, this platform, we heard that your foundation wasn't registered. Need a clarity on that. The second part is we heard again that you met Mohbad at Zone 2. I would like to know who initiated, or did you know, or were you aware that Mohbad was going to be there? And the third one, what exactly do you see in Yomi that makes you think he is lying or is deceiving the public? So those are my 3 questions.
Okay, your 3 questions will cover all the subject. Your 3 questions, by the time we go into it. Okay, so let's go with the foundation question. I don't know how long you've been following. I think I know you as another name. Are you the sniper? Is your name the sniper?
Correct, yes.
Okay, very good. So I know you've been around for a while. I had to ask that because sometimes some people are new and they don't have background, but I think you have background on what this whole justice has been going through. The first thing about foundation is this. In Nigeria, in the CAC, there is a process. The first process is to do a name search. So let's say if I want to use the name Jagumolu, even though you've been using Jagumolu, I can use Jagumolu if it is not registered with the CAC. But if Jagumolu is already registered, I cannot use it. So you do a name search. That's the first step. The second step is you now make an application for them to approve you. When you do that, when they approve you, there's a final step now called the registration, which means they give you a certificate. First, they give you an approval of the name. Second, they give you an approval of your foundation. And third, they give you the certificate. It's just like when you go to school. You pass. After you pass, they've told you you pass, you're A student or B student, come back and collect your certificate. That is where we are. The foundation is at the phase of collecting the certificate. So when people go out and say foundation is not registered, they are trying to be technically biased, technically wicked, because you have done your search, you have done your name approval, which means you have passed. They are now going to give you the certificate that says go and decorate your wall. Now, for me, if they claim that the foundation is not registered, it makes me happy, makes me laugh, because I say, if I'm not registered and I have been able to do all these million things, you that you're saying I'm not registered, you are not even registered. You're not doing anything, you're not in the government system, you have no application. All you're doing is coming to TikTok and lying to people. Now, you asked about yomi. I'm going to use that as an example. Your Miss organization is not registered. Based on the question you asked me, based on what I know, your Miss organization is inactive. Inactive on CAC means they don't recognize you. You are not recognized. Even my foundation that is approved, I'm just waiting to collect the certificate. So somebody that has passed the exam and somebody that did it in 2018 and they now went and failed you for whatever reasons we don't know, it means you're not in good relationship with the organization that regulates foundations. So your Miss organization is not in good standing. And from the day he came out, I've been praying for him to go and fix that issue. And only he can tell the truth, or CAC can tell the truth, on why a foundation that is running around collecting money and going to the police station back and forth is not actively recognized. Inactive means you are not functioning according to the rules of the governing body. And I pray that he would go and correct that standing, because that's one of the problems I have with him. That's one of the issues I have with him, because people want to say who's registered, who's not registered. Look, my brother, let me tell you the truth. Most of you on this panelist, you're doing activism. Are you registered? The answer is no. Are you applied? No. But you are doing the work that you're supposed to do. You're lending your voice. So if I choose not to be registered in Nigeria, if I choose, it doesn't stop me from helping people that need my help. If I choose not to be registered. The registration primarily is for those who want to go and collect money. They want to go and be asking for funding so that maybe they go and open a bank account where they can be putting money for you. So the registration question is out there. I hope I'm clear enough on that. The second one is Iya Mohbad. Yes, I met with Iya Mohbad. And some lies were being thrown around Yinka's platform yesterday. Some of these brothers and sisters, even those that you think, those that you believe are the intelligent ones, they are deliberately perpetrating lies. They are deliberately changing facts. Now I'm going to tell you how I came in contact with Mama Mohbad. As you all know, a petition was filed against King White. King White was at the verge of being arrested at Zone 2. King White, being wise and smart, saw that he was going to be arrested. He now ran away from Zone 2. When he ran away from Zone 2, he left the phone behind. Because when you go to the station, they always make you leave your phone behind. So he left the phone behind. And when King White and I reconciled, when we settled our differences on MFM platform, we now agreed that King White should come to the station and I would go in and cancel it, because if he goes into the station, he's still subject to arrest until the warrant is completely cancelled. So he was going to come to the station so that he can pick up his phone and evidence to be handed to him to show that I have cancelled it. Because I could lie to him and say I've cancelled it and set up a trap for him. So to convince him that I'm a man of my word, I told him to come, but don't come into the station. I go in, I do the cancellation, and then you can come in and sign for the phone. That was the arrangement. Now, on the way going, I called King White to say, where are you? Because I was having problems that morning to print the document. So I called him to say, where are you? He said they were at Marriott. Okay, you're at Marriott. I'm heading out. I've spent 2 hours. I was running 2 hours behind because I was fighting with the printer. It did not work. So I told them to go ahead. I would meet them there. Who is them? He had told me that Mama Mohbad was coming. He had told me that there was a lady that was coming. So I was expecting 3 of them. And apparently the phone, according to the information, the phone actually belonged to the lady, not King White. But it was King White that took the phone there. So when I got to Third Mainland Bridge, I called him. And King White now told me he was not there, but that Mama Mohbad and the lady were there, or they were in the vicinity. So I was like, okay. I'd actually told them to print the document to save us time. So I'd sent the document to King White. Now, what's his name? My friend, Chairman and I, we were going to do some investigation on everything Mohbad. So I told Chairman, meet me there so that we can do it at the same time. And for me, inviting Chairman was to have evidence so that people would not say African TV is lying or blah, 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 blah. So Chairman was going to meet me there. And coincidentally, Chairman got there first. When chairman got there, he called me and I told him to call King White. And when he discovered that King White was not there, King White now told us that Mama Mohbad was already in the vicinity. So not to keep chairman waiting, I told chairman, call Mama Mohbad so that you can meet with them and you can engage them before I get there. So that was how that went. But chairman and I waited. As we waited for the lady and Mama Mohbad, we had to go in because the officer came and took us in. So while we were in the office of the officers, Mama Mohbad and the lady showed up. They showed up. Chairman was sitting at the back. I greeted Mama Mohbad and the lady. I now tried to introduce chairman to Mama Mohbad. Chairman gave me a sign not to introduce him. I was surprised. So that's how I met Mama Mohbad. And we spent about 5-6 hours at that station together while the police were doing all the runaround to remove the petition. So that's how that went. Your 3 questions. Oh, that's the second one. Your third question. Why do I feel that Yomi is lying? I feel that Yomi is lying because at that AIG's office, Zone 2, I spoke to the senior officers all the way to the AIG's door. They don't have any petition, they don't have any warrant for Wunmi. I repeat, at Zone 2, at the AIG's door, and I'm being specific saying the AIG's door, they have no petition against Wunmi Aloba. If you want to hear the truth, they actually have a petition against Yomi. Wunmi is the one that is holding a petition in the AIG's office against Yomi Fabiyi. They don't have any warrants against Wunmi. Now, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. They have several departments under the AIG's office. The people that were going to arrest King White, they work for the AIG. So if I go in there dealing with King White matter and I say to you, AIG has released King White, I would be justified. There is a technicality in linguistic delivery that people need to understand, and that is why we can dictate when somebody is lying. We can dictate when you're lying by the words you use. When you're technical, when you don't have to be technical, it's a red flag. Let me repeat it again. Thank you, gifters. I appreciate you. I don't get to do this a lot. I appreciate that. I didn't sleep until 5 a.m. and I had to rush up because I promised to be up here by 7. So now the technicality of somebody going to the AIG's office, which is the entire Zone 2. In Zone 2, they have so many departments. So even if you go to the cafeteria and you said I'm at AIG's office, you would be justified. If you spoke to a corporate there and you said, I've been told at the AIG's office that there is a warrant for Wunmi, and you're getting your information from a corporate, you would be justified. But the truth of the matter, the realistic fact is, to get a warrant, you have to go through the courts. Now, let me explain this. The police, every police person has a warrant card, or arrest card rather. Every police officer has the power to arrest. So let's look at me, say AFTV police officer, AFTV says I'm going to arrest Wunmi. I may arrest Wunmi if I see Wunmi as an officer. But that arrest has to be justified legally. And if I do that because I'm a friend of Yomi, I may be putting my job on the line. But the language that Yomi used, and if you dare me, those of you that screen record, go and find his video when he was on the phone and he said AIG has issued a warrant for Wunmi. Now, let me help you guys, Yomi fans. There are so many departments. Moderator, please help me mute any noise or any bad comments. Moderators, help me mute bad comments and noise. And if you're coming up, please, as usual, try and mute as soon as you see yourself on the box, because the noise will distract. So, my investigation reveals that, number one, there is no court in the land of Nigeria or Lagos that has given Yomi Fabiyi any warrant on Wunmi. And I'm not saying this because I support or hate Wunmi. And I'm not saying this because I hate or support Yomi. I'm just telling you, my fellow public, the gospel truth that I know. Now, if you love Yomi, tell Yomi, ask him these two questions. Go on his platform. Tell him, Yomi, show us the warrant. Yomi, tell us the section, department that has issued a warrant. If Yomi shows you the warrant issued by a court, I will leave justice for Mohbad forever. And that warrant must come out between now and Monday. I give Yomi today to Monday midnight, going into Tuesday, to show you a warrant, a paper. Tell Yomi, you want to see paper that has the charges, the signature of the court that issued the warrant for Wunmi. Tell Yomi to show you the section, because in AIG's office, they have so many sections. They have so many departments. So maybe the department he's dealing with, maybe the officer there has promised him to arrest Wunmi. Maybe the officer promised him, oh, Wunmi did not show up, Wunmi did not cooperate, I'm going to arrest her. I'm going to arrest Wunmi is different from there is a warrant issued for Wunmi. So that is why I believe he is lying. I'm not going to go too deep because other people get the opportunity to ask the same question or maybe add another line of question to it. So, Jagumolu,
can I ask follow-up questions? Can I ask follow-up questions, right? Is that okay?
Brother, you stay here. You're on the panelist.
Okay.
Let's give some people other chance. And if nobody is talking, you can bring your question up again. All right, next person. Anybody with a question, please come up. I appreciate you joining the live. I really want to tell you my truth, my journey on justice for Mohbad, the Gully life. Yes. Paula the Lord, good morning, my dear lady. I cite you.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I'm fine, Fola. Good morning and welcome back from your travels.
Yes, sir.
Good morning, Africa TV.
Good morning, sir.
Yeah, when you were saying something yesterday on your speech, you said Aries is a scam. Please, can you explain to us what do you mean that Aries
Yes,
is?
Supreme Iron Lady, unfortunately, Oya Aya Songo is a scam. She's a fraud. I say it and I say it 100 times. The reason she's a scam is because she used my signature to file petitions without my consent. She put my name on legal documents without my consent. She said it yesterday that she only sent me, if you were listening carefully, she said at one point, Èmi mo ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, èmi mo ṣe lé. It was only after the day before he goes there, I sent him the document. That's true. That is so true. Supreme scanned my signature. Please mute. Who is that? Ẹ jọ̀ọ́ torí Ọlọ́run. Moderators, help me, please. This information must be clean, must not be misinterpreted. I want it to be as clean as possible. Even this thing on my face, this white thing, I don't know how to remove it, but that's for fine boys. Don't worry. So please, moderators, help me. Supreme Iron Lady is a fraud. When you take somebody's signature, even if you take your wife, your husband's signature, without them telling you go ahead, you are fraud. She said it, she confessed, but a lot of people did not know the magnitude of the confession. Supreme frauded me by putting my name. Do you know part of the problem we have? Supreme said she was going to petition the magistrate. She was going to petition the magistrate in my name with my signature. That was when I said, oh girl, you don't pass your boundary. You don't pass your boundary. What most of you don't know, I did not want to talk about Supreme for over a month. I kept my cool, still talking nice about her, until she started sending her people to put out lies on me that I collected donations. She started telling people, mi ò mọ nǹkankan. That is why you saw me yesterday confronting her. Now, she's a fraud because Supreme was collecting money without my knowledge. Supreme, I heard some people on MFM, some people saying African TV was collecting donation. That is an insult. We have about 100 and something people here. Can any of you boastfully come out and say you have been on a platform where African TV has called for money and received money? I challenge you. But Supreme was doing it underground without my knowledge. Supreme was using my name to collect money. Supreme was using my signature to file legal documents without my consent.
African TVs, sorry.
Oga, please. Oga, no, sorry, wait. Let me learn.
Do you have evidence of what you are saying? Because I believe in evidence.
Sir, interrupt.
Hold on.
Now, let me break it down for you guys. For those who have ears, I'm sitting on my own jejely with my foundation. I'm sitting on my own jejely. Let me tell you the wickedness of some of the people on this your Justice for Mobile. Who is unmuting, please? That noise must go. This man, I'll drop you. Oga Ade Kinikon. Please, if you want to enjoy this, please. Now, I'm sitting on my own jejely. I get a phone call from Supreme. The phone call is African TV, Baonia, Shongo, blah, 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 blah. Mowa. African TV báwo ni foundation yín ṣe ti get approval I to get approval, you know, our okay. Now, the reason I told her that is because sorry, I'm responding to some people who are chatting me up. Sorry if it sounds like I'm not concentrated. Now, I told her yes, we have our approval. You know, it's just two friends talking. As a matter of fact, we have two approvers. We have two approvers on the foundation, and we have like 12 disapprovers because people went and did whatever they were doing to sabotage the foundation. They were doing whatever they could. It's like I even blocked these people chatting me. Please, brothers and sisters, chatting me on WhatsApp. Let me be me. Let me be natural. Your chat is distracting me.
Block their house.
No. They're good people. They're good people. Please, no cussing. These are people that at least they respect me and I respect them. So no cussing. So those chatting me. I have to close this thing because it's distracting me from flowing. So please, we won't be able to talk until this is over. So I'm just muting the WhatsApp. Thank you. Now, back to where I was. Supreme called me. African TV báwo ni Afa pẹ̀lú foundation yìí. The answer in my head is because most people already know that some people had gone to sabotage me with the CAC. I am the only foundation that I know that has paid 12 times for something that you can do in 15 minutes and maximum 2 months you get your certificate. So can you hear me, please? If you can hear me, just say yes, Jerry. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes,
Okay.
we can hear you.
Is there any way to block phone calls on the same phone that you're using and still be able to go live? Is there any way to
Except you're using Wi-Fi. You can use Wi-Fi.
Use Wi-Fi to do what?
You off your network, then you use Wi-Fi to connect with the phone you're using.
No, I'm talking direct phone call.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you off your network, off the phone network, turn off your phone network, then you use Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I'm actually using Wi-Fi.
You're using hotspot.
No, I'm using Wi-Fi, direct landline.
Okay, you can turn off your main network or put it on. If you put it on airplane mode, you'll not be able to use the internet.
I think that's okay.
Just off the network and use Wi-Fi. Or you remove the SIM. Yes, we can hear you.
Hold on, I'm going to put airplane mode again. Oh, hold on, let's see. Hold on. If you lose me, I'll come back. Can you hear me, Jerry?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me? Okay, I'm on airplane mode, so phone calls cannot come in now. Thank God. Okay. All right. So back to where I was. We have been going through challenges from the days of Lagata. People who went ahead to sabotage all the foundational efforts from African TV. And when Supreme called me, African TV báwo ni ṣé registration yín ṣe wà okay pẹ̀lú CAC? My answer was yes, mo wà okay pẹ̀lú CAC. Mo ti get approval. Remember, we started with Mohbad African Television Foundation, Mohbad Foundation, Ilero Oluba Foundation. Everything was initiated by Mohbad. Now, when they kept denying, we now decided, okay, we're going to use Larry Omodia. This is my name. Let me see if you're going to deny my own name. That is how we ended up with Larry Omodia Foundation. And Larry Omodia Foundation, even at that, they still tried to find technical issues to not approve, to delay. But finally, we got two approvers. So anybody saying we don't have approval, they don't know what they're saying. Now, when I told Supreme, I have my approval, I did not know Supreme was working with some people. Supreme did not say, I'm working with some people and they want to know if you have approval. After I told her that, the next thing, a few days later, Bo, petition this. Bo, petition that. Bo, let's do this. And when I read those things, they are things that I believe in. They are things that I believe in. So, but my shock was, my signature. You're supposed to send it to me. I vet it, I sign it before you go and submit. So fraud number one, she confessed yesterday. Èmi ni mo ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀, nígbà tí n bá ti ṣe tán, even the day before ni mo send ẹ̀ sí. She's right. Nítorí pé o lè ní ẹ́. O jí signature mi. Where you scan my signature from, you will tell the police if we go further on this matter. If we take this further, you will tell the police where you got my signature from. So that was my red flag. Then the next thing, I'm hearing she's collecting money. Me and Supreme never discussed go and collect money on behalf of my foundation. I never gave any authorization to anybody to receive donation in the name of me or my foundation or for any purpose. So I'm seeing petitions left and right, which are the right things to do. But the way she's gone about it is fraudulent. But I'm like, okay, you know what? I had to speak to the lawyer. And the lawyer was like, wow, how could they be doing this without your... The day she go bust, I will publish lawyers' information. The conversation with the lawyer, the conversation with one or two of her people. I didn't know she had people she was working with. And they were collecting money from... Those people they collect money from, I don't even know. It is recently I'm beginning to suspect Crunchy Queen. Because Crunchy Queen, after I blocked Supreme and I stopped Supreme from any communication, Crunchy Queen came and wrote me a nasty comment in my DM. That was when I said, okay, Supreme not me, I was not going to be interested in who she was working with. After I discovered she was collecting money, she used my signature without my consent. So that is why I say she's fraud. I hope I've answered that person.
Yes, African TV. Can you bring late Aries up? He's here. He's watching.
I'm not bring who, Supreme?
Yes, late. No, not Supreme. Late Aries is late.
Okay, let me see who's requesting. If you want to come up and join us, I'm speaking my truth.
Come and defend yourself. Come here. Come and defend yourself.
Hold on. Let me bring these two people. There are two people in the request box. Look, let's get this straight, everybody. The purpose of this conversation is because a lot of lies, a lot of manipulation, and they get to a point.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
Yeah, let me quickly help you for the settings. I'm just here for the settings. You guys will continue your show. I'm not.
Thank you. God bless you, Happy. Thank you.
Yeah, I mean, me and you will later iron out difference or whatever that's going on. I don't want to be part of it. So okay. The thing is this: there's click on the double head, and you should always be doing this. Okay, this one I want to show you. You should always be doing it. Our moderators, please guide African TV on the settings. Let his life. Okay, let his life be good so that you guys can enjoy it. Okay, whatever that is happening, that one is personal. You guys can iron out that, but let the live stream be sweet. Click on the double-headed, the two icon, the one that have two heads.
Yeah, done that.
Yes. you will see setting icon on the top.
Yes.
Click on it. So you will always repeat this process. You will see panel grid. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yes. So the one we have panel, and then read the second one again for me, please.
First one is panel, second one is grid, third one is fixed panel, the other one is fixed grid.
Click on the second one and see the panel.
No, panel is this. Okay, click on panel. Hold on.
No, not panel. The second one.
Okay, that would be grid. Okay.
Exactly. So whenever there are few people and you want to manage to be exact, you click that one. The fixed panel means all the panel will come up. If there's total of 9, so everything will come out 9. So sometimes you don't want 9. If there are 2 people in the box, no need to open all the boxes. So this one right now, if anybody wants to join, then the box will expand by itself. Then the next one, click on the same double head, like
Done
where
that.
you used to accept request.
Yeah.
Then go to where your own name African TV is, maximize. You will see a little box of maximize. Click it exactly.
I've done that.
Exactly.
But this
So
white thing, Paprano, this white thing flying around.
But if you remove this one, it will remove your background.
Okay.
You want your background to show?
No,
I
it's
prefer
okay.
your background show. It's more natural when you stay in it. That's just me. I always use wall. It's good to be by the side of the wall sometime. When you are by the side of the wall, only the wall will be showing. Most time I put chair in the side of the wall.
If I want to change the wall now, it will disrupt everything. Let's manage this like this. I'll do that next time.
But let me see. I don't know. Okay. Anyway, this one too is not too bad. It's bright. It's fine. It's okay. So that's just it. Later on, what I'm doing.
Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so lost my thought process, but who's got the next question? Who's got the next question? Can you guys hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
Go ahead, Peck.
So, is it recent you and King White started talking, or you guys have known each other before?
In Justice for Mobile, the only person that has seen me in this life that I know, those that I know, there may be other people there that I don't know. At least, let me say in the frontliners, the only person that has seen me in my professional life is King White. We did not talk because when I invited Are Onokakafo, OPU, to Belgium to launch the Odua People's Congress, I invited Are, and I believe King White was one of the entourage that came with him, because King White said it on one platform during those days of Basbos. He mentioned he knew me in Belgium, so he knew me when I was actively working with Odua. Now, does that mean that I don't know him? He knew me, so, but did we have relationship? No. Were we talking? No. Did I have his number? No. We spoke a day before we met on MFM platform. Not even, we did not speak, we chatted, because he chatted me and he was abusing me and harassing me because of the petition. So I cannot say to you I did not know him, because that would be a lie. I knew him at a distance. We had nothing, no relationship. And now I'm happy that I'm talking to him, he's talking to me. He's my brother today, and he's an accomplished today, you know, like he's cool from what I know in these few days. In these few days, I've got nothing against him. And if you really want to know the truth, about this petition sending King White almost to jail, it wasn't my idea. It was people against King White that used my name to petition King White. It was people that hated King. Sorry, hold on. Let me speak. Let me speak.
Who is that?
Don't interrupt this conversation, please. I'm here to speak the truth, no holding back. And if you interrupt me, I will forget something and people will not know it. Please, I'm sorry, sir, Abati, or whoever that is. So, it was people who did not like King White. They saw that King White attacked me on Tunde Head North. They quickly ran and made a petition using my signature scanned without my consent. And yes, the truth is King White did something wrong. So when they sent it to me, I went along with it that, okay, you know what, we need to teach some people some sense. You know, I went along with it. And these same people were fraternizing, socializing, mingling with King White while they were sending his ass to jail. So be careful who your friends are on this journey. And that is one of the reasons I'm so proud I spent my money, my time to remove that nonsense, because everybody don't abuse everybody. She wey dey petition people over abuse. How many people she don't abuse? Can you count? Can you count? You want to send a poor guy to jail because he said I have no integrity. Because you want to make a name, you want to get fame. That is why I'm happy, and the minute I saw King White being remorseful, that is why I'm able to jump to remove that petition, because it was not my idea. I no go send you go there because you talk say I no get integrity, because say but the good side is, anybody wey get sense learn it that you can go to jail for what you say, for what you comment, and even if you are not guilty, you would have suffered the time you used to respond. All those people who are still abusing me on all those other platforms, I thought by now they would have learned something. That was why I approved it. That was why I went along with it, because I said, okay, let's use him to teach everybody some sense, so that all this insult, all this abuse can go down. But apparently they have not learned. They have not learned anything, that you can be charged. Last, you will be found innocent, but you would have spent a day or two in jail. You would have spent hundreds of thousands to fight, to pay lawyer. Mosquito go don bite you. Criminals go don beat you up. And if you're lucky, you don't die there, like SOJ and Olatunji, who died just for being arrested. People are here playing with their life. You're playing with your freedom. Some witches are out there. They will petition your ass. And if you go there, say, I be King White, I be Mama White, I will call my own officer, I will call my own lawyer. One night in cell can be your last night on this earth. One night in the jail can be your last night on earth, because some witches out there just want to show you, teach you a lesson. I'm speaking from a point of advice. For those of you who still they call somebody holy, cocolicious, all you need is one petition. Police invite you in. Police say, okay, Oga, sit down, or Madam, sit down for here. They will lock you up with criminals. They will lock you up with armed robbers. They will lock you up with rapists. They will lock you up with pedophiles. They will lock you up with scammers, because you're using your Android to attract trouble to yourself. Olatunji, go and ask them in Ilorin, because he owe money. They lock him up for one day. He's dead. So, from a point of advice, I endorse the petition because I want to save lives and I want people to learn. And I removed the petition because King White showed remorse. He showed remorse, and that touched me. It's my money that I used to remove him. It's my time. It's my stress. And I'm happy he can be with his wife and family as a free man. Let's take a question. Thank you, guys. Who wants to ask me a question? Somebody said I have 2 questions. If you have a question, come up. Come up. I'm not good at doing the comment section when I'm live. I can scan through. Abati, you were trying to say something. If not, let me move to somebody else. Abati.
Yes.
Anybody?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah, if you have a question, go ahead. Otherwise, I'll bring somebody else.
My question is this, right? Why is everyone so skeptical about you? Like, why are they not believing you?
Let me answer you. And this is my opinion because I'm not in people's brain. I'm not in their brain. Number one, Abati, I'm not here for acceptance. Yoruba say otito koro. Maybe I know Sabi put sugar for my mouth to make people believe the truth. I'm standing on my truth. I'm doing me. I said it on one platform when they attacked me for coming to your platform. I said, Abati, even during that explosion on your platform, you did not insult me. I've heard you insulted me once on one platform, and when I saw you, I brought your attention to it, and you said sorry, and it died. They want me to hate you because they don't like you, Abati. I cannot hate you. Even if you insult me, Abati, I go just give you back the insult. As we come out, it don't come out from my head. So those who don't want to believe me, they do well not to believe me because they don't have to. It's their own right. But they believe me, they don't believe me. Oh. I'm doing what I am called to do. And let me tell you, when everybody begins to believe me, it means I have learned to lie, to manipulate. Like Paparano always say, African TV cannot be a politician. African TV cannot be a politician. And you know what? I agree with that chap. I agree with him. I agree with him. And that's why with all my resources and my maturity, I know they go politics because I know Sabi lie. I know Sabi manipulate. So people will not accept the truth, the cold truth. Now, do you know how many people have told me don't talk about Supreme? Those people will now hate me, say, Shebi, we tell me not talk of Supreme. Do you know how many people have told me not to talk about Yomi? They will get mad at me, say, Shebi, we told you not to talk of Yomi. But how can I be quiet when Supreme will come and lollygaggy, and does not have enough sense to say, Oga, send me your signature. I want to be using it. Are you my secretary? Are you my PA? Do we work? You're not. She's not even a member of my foundation. She only used my foundation to achieve her goal. And she tried to use my foundation to scam people because they started pushing me for bank account. Let me tell you when we fell apart. She was pushing me, African TV, Yomi has a bank account. Let me tell you, Yomi fabiyi, gbọ́ mi dada. I have nothing against you. These people don't love you. They came to me. Supreme said it. That, she said it yesterday. She was the one who pushed for them to select me. They are behind, looking for who they will use to accomplish their goal. Supreme and her group, they wanted to go to Yomi. It was Supreme, and maybe they did a vote, I don't know them. Supreme told me she pushed that they should use me. They wanted to use me, not to work with me. They came pushing for bank account. African TV, go and open a bank account. Go and open a bank account. I'm like, hold on. This woman got angry at me because I did not give her a bank account. And that was when she used a word that I did not like, and I blocked her right there. There was a lawyer involved in all this issue. I don't want to mention the lawyer's name for respect for her. And because of the lawyer and the likes of her, for over a month, I did not talk about Supreme. If you heard me last week, if you heard Supreme name out of my mouth, it was for positive. But I began to notice her group were now going to lie, saying they donated money to me. Which one of you saw me on a video saying, this is my bank account, come and put money? They were collecting money using me, using my name. And I think when they started facing challenges was when she now said, go and open an account, go and open an account. I said, I have my account already. And we don't want to use the account that you have. We want you to go and open another account. And stupid me, for a minute there, I was going to indulge them. But after a while, I said, what is this going on? These people are collecting money in my foundation name. My foundation members don't know about it. So in my bucking head with them, she used a nasty language, as nasty as ever. And I said to her, you're done, you're fired. And that was when I had to go to Ikere by myself with my group. They were going to fund the Ikere group. Ikere enough if you thank you. My memory. They were trying to use the excuse of me going to Ikere to raise money. And I told them, I said, any money you guys give me, if it's not enough, I will add my own. I don't need you guys doing donation or collecting money. Supreme, you say your friends give you money. If your friends, when they put money for your account, in reach Ikere, they no fit put the same money for your account, then something is fishy. Una wan make me go open account, make people come dey talk South African TV collect money. And even as much as I didn't do that, you're still going out to lie on me. But my challenge is 200 and some people watching here. Any of you bring out the video where you see me say give me money, where me publish. I've published GoFundMe. The GoFundMe that I did for Mohbad, it wasn't even for Mohbad, it was for the foundation. It was me testing this, how this GoFundMe they work with, and they say GoFundMe. So I did a very scanty, sketchy thing just to see how these people wait and they say then they do GoFundMe, how they do it. I never pushed it. I never asked money from it. So, but they now came out because you see, when evil people do their evil and you keep them quiet, they don't stop. They started pushing me by lying that I've been collecting money, donation, which I never did. Then Supreme had the audacity to be talking about me last night after knowing she's a signature fraud. She's a signature fraud and a wicked witch who will do anything. You heard her yesterday saying she will stop my foundation from getting certificate. She said it. Kila so that you want to stop my foundation. My dear, bring it on. Bring it on. I'll tell you, say, without certificates, I'm still helping people. I'm helping people, which is what I'm doing. It was Supreme who wanted King White in jail. It was Supreme who wanted to use me to put Eneleni in jail. Yes, King White did some things wrong. He did some things wrong. Please mute. Naimoli, please mute. Naimoli, please mute her. Please mute her. I'm not going to fight your fight. I have come to the TikTok and Justice for Mohbad to help Mohbad and to help Nigerians. and you're not going to turn me into a wizard. I am my own man, and I do what I want to do when I want to do it. So all this witchcraft one that they do for back, I no get hand inside. You know what King White said to me? Baba, I like you because you're neutral. You're neutral, and I remain neutral. I know they take sides. Because I signed MOU with Baba Mohbad, a lot of people think I'm Baba Mohbad camp. I am Justice camp. I am fighting with Baba Mohbad to get Ileru Oluwaloba justice. Mama Mohbad did not open her door to me at that time. Wunmi did not open her door to me at that time. And for that reason, these people misunderstood me. And as long as all of you started creating caucus, I was stuck in a caucus of people who pretend to be better, but they are worse. This same group of people attacking me now, they were the ones fighting those who say, you come for Baba, I come for you. You come for Baba, I come for you. Now it has become, you come for Gabi, I come for you. You go with King White, I come for you. You go with Adura, I come for you. Do you see the hypocrisy and wickedness of human being? African TV don't go there. African TV no go there. African TV no talk. You want to gag me so that you can perpetrate your lies and your wickedness. I no see where people go dey vex say old man go where he wan go. Old man chop wetin he wan chop, talk wetin he wan talk. We dey pepper una. Not be just say, oh, I'm angry with you. These people are taking it as if I killed somebody for they talk now. I find out say you mama na you kill your son. Ask the woman when you see her. I said, mama, if I find out say na you, I will make sure that you face the law. And then I will find how we can help you go through your punishment. Ask Mama Mohbad if I did not say that to her. That is because I don't want her to feel I'm coming to help you to lie, or I'm coming to help you to do some damages. No, not be me. Not be me. As long as she has given me audience and she wants to help her son Mohbad, I will be there. I keep repeating it. Joseph Aloba, with all his errors, because he remains the father of Mohbad, if he's bold enough or repentant enough to say, ọmọ mo ṣẹ̀ o, kí ló lè bá mi ṣe lọ́rọ̀ yìí, I will do everything that God can allow me to do. But I will not lie, and I will not cover up. And I will not deceive the police, and I will not deceive the people in the name of the police. Next question. Let's bring some people up. Who has question? You can unmute if you have.
That's my question now.
What's your question, Emoli? Good morning.
Sorry, I had it. Can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Good morning, Emoli.
Okay. Good morning. Yeah. My question goes first. I said I have two questions for you. First question, before I ask the question, I heard you, please, very wicked lady, can you mute, please? Very wicked lady, please, your background is noisy. So as I was saying, I heard you, can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Okay, so I heard you yesterday Please, can you mute very wicked lady, or maybe she doesn't know she's on,
Jerry,
please.
Jerry, are you here? Jerry, are you here?
So as I was saying, can you hear me?
I can hear you. You go ahead.
Okay, so I said yesterday I overheard you, right? When you were like seeking allegiance that this guy, you've known him before Justice for Mohbad. That's King White. Allegedly, I heard you say that because I don't have a record of that. So I'm using the word allegedly. But you confirmed it today again. So this is where my question goes, my own thought about it. I had an instinct about you, but your statement yesterday made it like you were planted. So I want to ask you a question. Since you've known King White, and you know King White has been on the other side of people who knows that Mohbad's stair railing, as at on the 9th of September 2023, was still functioning, was still good, and after then, Yadura's press statement as at 17th September 2023, Mohbad's stair railing was broken, and people are investigating and asking questions what happened to Mohbad in the house. And when one testified in court in CTC, page, I think 189 or 142, that Mohbad died in the house. Meaning a lot of them know about this. Meaning, what's his name? King White allegedly knows about this information. And we are being directed to go outside. You now haven't known King White since. Can we allege or assume or presume that you were planted in Baba Mohbad's life? That's my first question. Because you came in to Baba Mohbad's life. Can we assume? Having not forgotten, Karimot, when she spoke to Daddy Freeze on the 16th of September 2023 to Daddy Freeze, that when she went to San Falano, allegedly she said she went to San...
I muted you, Neymoli. I muted you because...
Don't mute me. It's a question.
No. I muted... Hold on. You will finish. Hold on. You will finish, Neymoli. Hold on. You will finish. Hold on. Listen to me carefully. There is a difference between question and narratives. You are creating narratives.
I'm asking you a question.
No. You see,
the question.
Ask your question. Were you planted? That's a question.
Yeah, I'm giving you a reason why I'm asking you that question.
Okay, let me answer.
Karimo says that, hold on, you will answer it. That's my first question. Karimo says, and I quote according to her, that she met with the likes of Koni Baje and Co. And we've seen Koni Baje with King White. Were you planted in Baba Mohbad's life? I haven't known that she was in Nigeria. She testified that she was in Nigeria. If you calculate it, about the 14th of September, she said 3 days after Mohbad died. And she had a first interview with Bridget when she was in Nigeria. So are you aware? Were you planted in Baba Mohbad's life to truncate justice? My first question. Please answer. Thank you.
Neymoli, I don't know how somebody would allow themselves to be planted. I don't know how any human being would allow themselves to be planted in Baba Mohbad, Mama Mohbad, Wumi's life. I'm the one with the poster Blood Money Gang. If I can do over 50 posters for Blood Money Gang, do I look like a hypocrite? That you would think that I'm planted to do what? Planted to do what? Do you see me raising money? Do you see me going to court and fighting? Now, whatever King White has done, I'm impervious to it. If you really want to know the truth, if you've been studying me on this Justice for Mohbad, my primary interest is on the DNA. That's what got me into this. All the times you guys have been doing your analysis, he was there at 12:01, they were there at 3:01, they see this, they see that. Go and bring your videos and see where me I sit down. 30 minutes, 1 hour. joining in all those analysis. You won't find none. Yes, I may be on the platform, and when it's time to raise an issue on DNA, those days when things were hot, DNA is what got most of you to know me. So why would I be planted to do what? Your question, if I put it back to you, are you not asking this question because you are involved so deep with Baba Mohbad that you now think anybody who does not say good things about Baba Mohbad, that person is a plant? I'm not his enemy, my dear.
Can I answer? Can I answer your question?
I'm not done.
No.
I'm not done. I'm not done. I'm not going to
Baba Mohbad. And I'm not desperate to be close to Baba Mohbad. I don't have Baba Mohbad's number or Yadura's number.
If you don't respect this, I'll drop you.
All right, go ahead.
Final warning. I want people like you to talk, but you will not come and turn this into fracas. And you will not come here and promote your wrong narratives. You've asked me a question. I'm not planted, and I don't think any responsible, reasonable human being would allow themselves to be planted in anybody's life. So that's the answer. Respectfully, your second question, and I'll move to the next person. Your second question.
Yeah, I will ask you my second question. But before I ask you the second question, you asked me a question. And like I said, Naimoli, I've not done more than myself. I have not tried to seek allegiance with anybody. And this is it. People can be planted in order to truncate justice. Now, let's not forget, the same King White says he has about 3 people in Justice for Mohbad who are giving him information and they are working for him. You can go find out about that. In 2024, he said that, allegedly, around August, September. Go make inquiry about that. King White said it, and I'm quoting according to King White. Now, the second question is this. What do you really want?
What do I really want?
Hold on, I'm not done. Hold on. What do you really want? If you were not planted, if you don't have an ulterior motive as an elderly person, when some person says, I don't want you, like me, Naimoli, right? I was called, allegedly, some people, not even allegedly, some nitwits, try to say rubbish about me that, like you were trying to promote the narrative. Now, hold on. That I'm pregnant for Baba, I have an affair with Baba. And what would I do to those people? Come out with your evidence. I think you should be bringing out evidence of who you're challenging. Now, some people said, I have something to do with pairs as well, compromised. And I said, bring out your evidence. I love evidence. That is what speaks. 2025, evidence, Nikama Fisherensi. Throw out it. Anything. The Nigerian police says, any evidence online is valid.
Hold on. Naimoli, no, you hold on. Naimoli, you hold on.
I'm holding on.
Look. Abati, hold on. Please, Abati Mabinu, hold on. I want to speak to Naimoli and anybody that thinks you will come up here and create your own narratives. I opened this platform to answer questions. I did not come here for you to promote your narratives. So Naimoli will be the last narrator that I will entertain. If you're not asking questions, don't come up. If you want to challenge me, don't come up. If you want to say, like the way she's going, I will allow her as a warning to the rest. I will not tolerate your narratives. I'm not here to debate with you. I'm here to clear my name, my role in this movement, and that will be by question and answer, not by your narratives. So Naimoli, go straight to question. Anything other than question?
No, the question is this.
What's the question? What's the question? Repeat it.
What's your mission? Why can't you face other missions on earth aside Mohbad if there is nothing you want to gain from it?
Thank you. I understand you now. Let me answer you.
And also, my advice is this.
Madam, I don't need your advice. I don't need your
That's
advice.
it. You can
I
continue
don't.
talking. Thank you so much. Bye.
Thank you. Thank you. So now to answer that lady,
I have a
the
question.
lady,
I have a question, African TV.
you will answer now because I will forget the answer for her. Abati, don't do this now. You're a big boy. Stop this. Let me answer the lady and then you get your turn. Now, Naimoli is asking me, what is my mission? Baba Mohbad has asked me to leave justice for Mohbad according to her. The answer is this. My mission is to make sure that Mohbad gets justice. My mission is to make sure, even a secondary mission now, is to clean up the mentality of all these people. Very wicked. Why now? A secondary mission is to make sure that what the baby wants. Jerry, you're not doing your job. Oh, if you're here, Jerry, as a moderator, you're not doing your job. All this distraction is making us lose vital information. Jerry, are you here? Let me even confirm if you're here. Jerry, are you here? Jerry, are you here? My moderator is not here. He's not here. So, all right. So, back to the answer for the lady. Very wicked, please. Control your environment. You are a host. And you know what it does when distractions are flowing. So, please, very wicked. Now, Naimoli, my secondary mission is to make sure that the characters that I've seen on Justice for Mohbad that are destroying the image of Nigeria, my secondary mission on Justice for Mohbad is to help them come to understand that our country expects more from them. Now, as far as Baba Mohbad is concerned, Naimoli, go and tell him loudly. Tell him loudly, this man not dey leave justice for Mohbad. And if he keeps pushing me, you see, you were saying maybe I was planted. The person that appears to be planted is Baba Mohbad, if you want to hear the truth. His behavior is suspicious. His behavior is not fatherly. His behavior, his approach makes him look like a suspect in the murder of his own son, or at least his character in his approach makes him look like a cover-up to the death of Mohbad. So between me and your Baba, who is a plant? Who is a plant? I have no interest in Mohbad's assets. I have no inclination. All those ones where they fly for social media. Mohbad is worth 1 billion. Mohbad is worth 3 billion. I don't know where then they get am. It no concern me. I don't know Mohbad house. I don't know the color of Mohbad shoe. I don't know the color of Mohbad jacket. I don't know Naira Marley contract with Mohbad. So wetin dey pain una say people dey fight for Mohbad. Now, if you're looking for a plant, go and investigate Baba Mohbad. Go and investigate him and investigate those around him. Maybe then you will know the qualities of people that look like a plant. But this man wey you dey see here, na me dey spend my money, my time to fight for Mohbad, to fight to make sure that we get justice. So Naimoli, I know you asked that question to make your people feel good, and you asked that question because I'm talking with King White, because I'm talking with Mama Mohbad, and tomorrow I may talk to Wunmi as well. Tomorrow I may talk to Adura. I may organize a press conference with Wunmi, with Adura, for the truth to come out. Everybody's truth must come out. If that makes me a plant, na you sabi o. Na you sabi. Abati, sorry, let's hear from you while I bring somebody else up. I bring other people up.
Okay, thank you so much, African TV. You have actually responded so well, and that's very, very understandable. So, yeah, here comes my question. Like, what do you think about Yomi's border visit and stuff like that? What do you think about that?
Let me say to you, I've been begged by people that love me, people that I love, not to talk about Yomi. But if I don't do that, if I don't talk about Yomi, it will be a great injustice to me as a person and to those who may learn from what I know and from what I could say. I don't want to sit tomorrow and say, where were people like us when this thing happened and we did not speak up? Now, as an advocacy fighter for justice reform, the name is Larry Omodia Foundation for Justice Reform. Justice Reform. Love JR. It will be an injustice to me and my foundation if I see somebody doing something wrong, something that is affecting justice, something that is affecting people, and I don't speak or lend a voice to correct it. It will be an injustice. And I say this to my brothers and sisters who I'm going to disappoint because I'm going to say my truth. So thank you. The question is, what do I think about your Miss Border issue? Your Miss Border patrol is nonsense. Your Miss Border is Sakamaje. Your Miss Border is delusional. Your Miss Border has no legal standing in justice for Mohbad. Your Miss Border drags us back, just like everything else he's been doing, drags us back from justice for Mohbad. There's only one person benefiting in everything that Yomi is doing, and that one person is Yomi. Now, maybe beneficiaries are the Gullites and gullibles who like to be misled. So let me tell you why the border is useless. Yomi did not show you any document. This is a document. I'm trying to bring people up, sorry. Your question is a very good one, but let me see if I can raise one or two people up. Yomi did not raise any document like this that says, this is a document from the AIG's office. This is a document from the police, and I'm here at the immigration. On behalf of you, the public, on behalf of you, my people, I am submitting this to the senior immigration officer at Kutonu, Owode, or Murtala Mohammed Airport. I am helping the police to do their job, and I'm bringing it. This is the document. Look at it. It was given to me by superintendent, supo, commissioner, whatever. So Yomi has beclouded a lot of people with an impression that, let me put it to you like this. Yomi's method for me is like you take a bicycle wheel, you put it on a spoke, and you're just moving, you're rolling. The bicycle wheel is suspended, but it's going nowhere. I call it movement with no progress. My analysis of Yomi is doing a lot of movement, but no progress. And what that does is it's dragging people back, because the time you're watching all this movement is time you could have spent progressing in pertinent and relevant issues that can give us justice for Mohbad. Let me divert. Neimoli, your question came back to mind. You said, why don't I do other things and leave justice for Mohbad? We're doing tribute to Bamishe on 1st of March. I would have left Nigeria by now, but because of the tribute to Bamishe, I have to reschedule my ticket, which costs, for those who travel, you know what it is to change your ticket. So my dear lady, we are doing something. I'm involved in Bamishe's case. I'm involved in SOJ's case. I'm involved in other cases besides the little charitable justice that we fight. So back to the Yomi subject. You're watching somebody moving, rolling around, but does not leave the same spot. His movement, his action so far. The investigation from the AIG's office proves that Wunmi is the one that has filed petition against Yomi, and I don't know why Wunmi team has not brought that out. The day that I was at the AIG's office, they even called Wunmi's lawyer in my presence. I'm talking senior officers who would have known if anything existed. They said they don't know anything, no petition, no warrant. And they even educated me that there are 8 types of warrants in Nigeria. 8 types of warrants, none of which can just be thrown like that, the way Yomi said he got a warrant over the phone. Yomi, I challenge you. Yomi, show us the warrant, like a paper. Show us the warrant. I challenge you, Yomi, tell us the section. If police can issue a warrant, police has arrest card. Police has arrest card that can be used to arrest anybody upon commission of a crime. So if you are telling us that your contact has told you that he will arrest Wunmi, that I can agree with. But to come on live and say that, come on live,
he said you should monitor him. Nobody has come out to monitor him.
Peck, please. If Yomi would tell us that his contact at AIG's office has told him they will arrest Wunmi, that I will agree with. It's a word of mouth from one officer to a citizen. But for Yomi to claim on a global platform that there is a warrant, I challenge you, Yomi, out of love, out of the integrity of justice for Mohbad, before Monday, post the warrant. If you don't post the warrant, Yomi, you are a liar, you are a scammer, you are a fraud. If you don't post it, because the people have a right to see what you stand on. The people have a right to be carried along truthfully, legally. So I'm challenging you, post the warrant that you claim that is issued on Wunmi. This does not mean that I hate or love you or Wunmi. This means I'm standing as a public person, demanding what the public should know from you. And going to that border, under what authority of law, besides the right of every citizen to speak and to be free at any place in Nigeria, what legal authority did you take with regards to the warrant to say you have accomplished a collaboration with Nigerian immigration? What immigration officer did you speak to? What document did you give them? Under what authority? If you don't produce that, then you're wrong, brother. Some of us can be fooled, but we cannot be fooled all the time. Capish? That your question. There's so many angles to that question. So I think I've said enough on that, considering the fact that people said I should not talk about him. But I'm going to repeat it again. Yomi, what section of the AIG's office are you dealing with? Yomi, where is the copy of the warrant? There are 8 warrants that can be issued in Nigeria. Bench warrant. Did you go to a court to get a bench warrant for Wunmi? Show it to us. Has Wunmi been charged and refused to comply and a warrant issued? You see, there's so many intelligent questions that you gully lights need to calm down and don't throw emotions when people ask these questions. If you don't know, you don't know. But let those who know ask the questions to protect you, to protect the integrity of justice for Mohbad. I have been to the police command, no warrant. I have been to Kpanti, no warrant. I have been to the AIG Zone 2, no warrant. Stop using police to catch cloud. Stop using the fact that you take a picture with a police officer. People like this, when they take a picture with President Tinubu, they will put it big in their office and they'll start saying, yes, I know the president. I can help you get contract. We can get contract from the president's office, from the PA of the president, from the this. That is the impression that I'm seeing. Because I know one police officer, I will now begin to use that to talk to people. You're not the only one that has been to police command or police zone 2. Why is your own all about, I'm here at the police station and this, but you can't show us legal documents? And I know what you're going to say, Yomi Fabiyi. You're going to probably come back and tell your gully lights. You'll tell your gully lights, oh, I can't compromise my source. I can't compromise my source. I know that's what you're going to say. Because we did there. This thing, it did. You know, they sleep. When I'm sleeping, I they think. When I'm fucking, I they think. So, for those who go sleep, just sleep. They can believe you. People like us, we sleep and we're thinking in our sleep. I know you're going to tell your gully lights this. I swear to God, I can bet anything. They want me to reveal my source. Oh, guy, your source is already the police. And if what you're doing is true. Oh, sorry. Good news. My last visit to Kpanti, they have agreed to investigate your petition, which he claimed they refused to investigate. Upon our petition, which draws Yomi as a witness, they have agreed, and we are collaborating with the police to make sure that that petition is fully followed up to its legal extent. So this is all about doing things the right way. I don't hate you, Yomi, and I'm not trying to put you down, but I'm not going to sit around and watch fellow Nigerians perish. And I'm not going to sit around and watch the integrity of Nigerians and justice for Mohbad diminished, distracted, derailed. I'm not going to sit around and wait for when somebody has a legal petition and goes to the police station, and when the person open their mouth, I'm here because of Mohbad case, they just say, oh, these people, abemona, leave us alone. You guys, you're scammers, you're liars, you don't know what you're doing. That's what I'm protecting. If you want to know, that's the integrity of the movement. If you say anything, prove it. And if you can't prove it, tell the people where it's coming from. So until yomi shows the world document that says Wunmi is wanted, he needs to stop and remove every video where he has claimed that Wunmi is wanted. He needs to do that immediately. Thank you. Who has the next question? Who has the next question, please? Ola, wá bá mi ṣílẹ̀kùn. Ṣé fẹ́ tan generator? Wọ́n lè tán, tẹ́ bá fẹ́ tán, mo need it. Yeah. Hold on, my things are. Kó tó tán, sorry guys, I need to mute you. Ola, kẹ́ tó tán, hold on, Jen. Yes, so next question, guys. Next question. This is question and answer. Don't come and give me narratives. Don't come and sell your market, your beliefs. Questions, Foundation, African TV, Justice for Mohbad, Cocolicious, issues on Justice for Mohbad. No, I don't want your narratives. You can do that on other platforms. I'm just trying to clear some facts, some legal issues. All right, let's go. Who's going to unmute?
I want to ask a question. Good morning, everybody. Okay, my question is, can you hear me, sir?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. My question is going to be a little bit different, Can you please, in the midst of the whole yomi and all the things that are going on, can you please tell us a little bit about the Love JR Foundation, what they stand for, and their presence in the justice for Mohbad, the justice system generally in Nigeria, and the vision going forward, and how long do you foresee the foundation, the Love JR Foundation, to be impactful in Nigeria and around the globe? That's my question.
All right, thank you. Please, I'm sweating here. The NEPA just took light and my guys are getting slow to on the generator. Hold on, let me try and get comfortable. AY, lọ bá bọ̀bọ̀ ìtàn Jen now. Lọ bá kẹtàn Jen. Ó ń ṣe nǹkan lọ́wọ́, orú mú bíbà, mo rán yàn ṣẹ́, ó ló ń ṣe nǹkan lọ́wọ́. Ẹ ṣe yẹn fún mi, ẹjọ́. All right, so your story is a marketing story, Jerry. The answer would be tantamount to promoting and marketing Love JR. I really wouldn't want to go into that, but let me see if I can speak 2 minutes on it. Love JR is a foundation that was created out of the Justice for Mohbad. Love JR is actually my name with justice reform at the end of it. The goal is to work with the police encourage the police to do the right things where we find lapsity or unprofessionalism or inappropriacy in the police department. It is to fight for DNA. A lot of men fathered or raised children that don't belong to them. In the Love Jar Foundation, men can approach us to help them get DNA for free. DNA is quite expensive. It's in the 300s and maybe 400,000 now. No. It's about a pumping machine. Kò ní affect me. Make sure your pumping machine is on before you on the generator. Sorry guys, I have a very strong generator that if I don't off certain things, it will blow them up. So yeah, mo ń dúró dè yín. So back to what I was saying. Love JR is to help men who want to know the DNA of their child. Love JR is to help boys and girls that are facing drug abuse and those that are facing bullying. Oh my God. Oya lọ pe technician. So, Love JR is to help people facing drug addiction. We hope to be able to intervene, help them with rehabilitation. Cases like Mohbad, where somebody is mysteriously killed, we are there to intervene, to lend our voice. Like Bamishe, we're creating awareness for Bamishe every year by the grace of God. The first one is starting on 1st March in approximately 2 weeks. In 2 weeks, we're doing tribute in Ota, the kings of Ota and Ekiti. Coincidentally, Bamishe is also from Ekiti. So we have some kings coming from Ekiti. We have senior secondary school students that are going to pay tribute to Bamishe. All the senior secondary school has been invited. There is a debate where the winners will take away 2 million naira to speak on justice for Bamishe and girls in Nigeria. So the Love Jar Foundation, we just started this one and we plan to do it every year. And if everything is working well, we'll continue it for as long as God allows us. I don't pray that people get killed the way Mohbad is gone. But any cases like that, I don't pray that people lose their life like Bamishe. But anywhere we hear, we'll put our voice, we'll put our money, we'll put our time. We're doing it for Bamishe, we're doing it for Mohbad. We got involved with Olatunji briefly. We got involved with SOJ Ibadan. This lady with a scar face that her boyfriend poured chemical on. We're investigating our involvement to help her get plastic surgery and to support her. And we're also investigating how to arrest the boyfriend. If we arrest that boy, that will teach some other people lesson. You can't just pour chemical on somebody and disfigure them for life. You can't just kill somebody. So we plan to reform the justice system, at least to help reform. We can't do everything, but where we can play our part, we're going to be there. So that's that. Thank you for that marketing question. I know they'll go tomorrow and South African TV is promoting his foundation, but that's fine. So, all right, next question. Let's get back to the subject matter.
Yeah, good morning, African TV.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, have you tried to find out the rest of the 3 seconds video?
Sorry, to find out what?
The rest of the 3 seconds video.
Thank you. Good question.
Yeah, so we can be sure if it's actually an evidence or just a waste of time, you know?
Well, my investigation so far, 3 seconds is a waste of time. That's my investigation.
I guess that's what.
Until proven otherwise, and I'll tell you why I said so. My visit to police command, which is where they took Damola's case, I met with the actual investigating officers who were disgusted. When I say disgusted, at Yomi, the way he's making their job look. They told me vehemently and clearly they had no video in that matter. And as a matter of fact, that matter is at Manti. So all the rigmarole in AIG's office also leads me to believe that Yomi must provide the warrant because the case is in Panti. Officers have called you in Panti 3 times to substantiate your own petition and you refuse to attend. So 3 seconds for me is a no-go. Now, Adura, he said in that press conference that there is more of that video. Now, you gully lights and bully lights, there is more of that video, 9 minutes or 10 minutes. 9 minutes of what? What have you actually seen that you are expecting 9 minutes of? Did you see Mohbad get pushed down in that 3 seconds? Did you see blood on the floor of that 3 seconds? Did you see Wunmi ó ti gún mi lọ́bẹ, Wunmi ó ti fọ́ mi lórí? Did you hear that? Did you hear Mohbad say ẹ̀yin mẹ́ta ẹ̀yin méjì ẹ fẹ́ pa mí? Did you hear anything cogent, relevant to threat of life in the audio? Did you see video, even the floor? Did you see anything there? Sorry, my door is open and you may hear some noise because they've not been able to power the generator, so I have to open door for ventilation. Forgive the noise. So back to what I was saying. Did you see, and if you saw something come up, I want you to challenge me and tell me, educate me, what convinces you in 3 seconds video that you want to see 9 minutes more of it? Because let me tell you, logical thinking. Adura said, according to you guys, because I haven't really heard that portion, but I believe he said it. Allegedly, Adura said, there is more of that video. If we want to look at it legally and logically, if that video was a Christmas party video and 3 seconds was sent and you're now waiting for 9 minutes or 10 minutes left, so what you're going to get is 9 minutes of Christmas party or Christmas quarrel. But what we are looking for is 1 minute, 2 minutes of what killed Mohbad, not just any video. Now, I'm not saying that there is no video. Don't get me wrong, Gully Lights. Don't get me wrong. I am not saying that there are no videos of what killed Mohbad. There may very well be. However, in the present case of 30 seconds video, nobody has proven to me that 30 seconds video relates to what killed Mohbad. So thank you for that question. And for those who say don't talk about Yomi, there's no way I'm not going to talk about this chap. So everybody get it off your head. Get it off your head. There's no way I'm not going to talk about him. I will talk about him.
Can I ask my question?
Yes, sir. Hold on. Before you ask, hold on, please. Sweat, they kill me here. NEPA change everything for me. Hold on, please. Let me instruct this guy. Sorry, no verse. You'll be the next one, I beg. Okay, I'm listening to you. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Ẹ
Yeah,
pé bàbá kó
just
fún yín nọ́mbà. Go ahead.
okay. Just for you to understand my two questions, I will break it down. I have seen the likes of bloggers like Buki Jesse working with Baba Mubad on the angle of toxicology and DNA. I have seen some groups working on the aspect of critical thinkers trying to do some forensic and hacking some stuff. I have seen Break the Silence Foundation working on the CCTV and some other forensic. So I want to ask you, number one, which area is your own area of specialization that you focus on? And then what or in what area do you need help in that your area where you focus on? Thank you.
Thank you. I said it earlier on. I got into this movement because of DNA. And DNA is part of the objectives of our foundation. So if you want to be technically correct, if I want to support your language, I would say we are good with DNA. And I think the evidence is out there that we champion the DNA, and today DNA is in court. And there is a secret on the DNA that I don't want to unveil yet. Based on the relationship with King White and Mama Mohbad, in the next week, if everything goes well, you will see a new voice, a new approach to the DNA, if things go well. So yes, maybe you can call that our area of specialty. And somebody will say, why DNA? DNA because it will clear. You see, there is an injustice to Wunmi. If truly that baby belongs to Mohbad, there is an injustice to her personality and to all women. If that baby belongs to Mohbad, and people have gone conclusively saying it's not Mohbad's baby, Olosho lomo yen, it will. Let's be neutral. Let's be neutral. If Wunmi were my daughter and she knows that the baby is for Mohbad, and me as her father, and I know, at least to some extent, because nobody can tell. Even the mother in some cases may not know if the mother is promiscuous, that is being the wife. Thomas sọ pé obìnrin ló mọ ẹni tó fún lóyún. Sometimes it's not true, because if you have a woman who slept with me today, slept with her about yesterday, during a period of ovulation, the only way you're going to know if it's Abati or me is when you do a DNA test. But of course, a woman who has never cheated can stand up and say, nobody touched me except my man. So if this narrative is true, and we have all gone condemning Wunmi, then you can see that that would be a great injustice to her. Now, that's one part of the DNA. The other part of the DNA is, if unfortunately the baby is not for Mo, it will amplify the investigation in the area of, is this a crime committed because of paternity? Now, these things happen. It happens in America, it happens all over the world. So DNA is on two parallel issues: psychological, societal, morale, and legal, investigative resourcefulness. That's that on DNA. Now, where do we need help? Where do I need help? Oh man, just like you, I need help in everything. Every help that I can get, I need. In this case, if you want to give us investigative advice, yes. You want to give us evidence, yes. You want to help us accomplish a goal, yes. The DNA, I'm planning to bring a machine to Nigeria where we can do it for free, because now what we do so far is we raise money and we treat one case at a time. It causes delay. When we started this, we got over 500 DNA requests, and unfortunately the doctor in Belgium died before we could accomplish some of those DNA. So the ideal situation would be to bring the machine to one health center, even if it's only one in Nigeria, because DNA is expensive for the average Nigerian. I get people who want to do DNA for 3 children. I've been with my ex, I've been with my wife and my 3 children, kinikon. And one person would want you to do DNA for 3 people or 2 children for free. And to do one, we're talking from 300,000 and above. So if you have the machine, you know where we can get the machine, you want us to set it up in one health center, we need help there. Releasing King White costs a lot of money to make sure that he doesn't go to jail for small issue. So yes, financial resources are needed, but that will be on your own willingness. The same mind that got you to ask this question, if that mind say, this guy has been beaten, abused, and he's been doing this on his own. Somebody, I'll tell you truthfully, a good brother yesterday, one brother yesterday, sent me 50K. He sent me 50K because we were just jiving, we were talking, and actually it had to do with my visit to command, because I was giving him updates, and we were talking about the officer that I met at command, and there was money involved, and the guy just said to me, brother, how are you managing all this? And I'm like, even this King White thing, I'm supposed to have left Nigeria. The small change that I could use to chill is what I spent on King White. And I'm like, I'm exhausted. 6 months in Nigeria is not easy. And 6 months of heavy involvement. It was my money that I spent. The abandoned ship, when it came to Ikare, it cost me almost 1.5, 1.7 going to Ikare and back. So I'm not asking for donation, don't misquote me, but this man asked a question, where do I need help? There are many things that I could do, or my group could do, but we have to choose what we have to do, what we can afford, because we just can't, like the DNA machine, we can't afford it now. So what we are doing is, if we get 10 applications, we raise money for one, we do that one, and then we now roll it again till the next person. And that's how I've been managing it. So your answer conclusively is, any help that you can render or anybody can render for us to help people get justice. The man who is raising 2 children that does not belong to him, it's an injustice to that man. So that's why we're justice reform. The man who is paying school fees, changing diapers, buying medicine for a baby that does not belong to him, it's an injustice to that man. And we are going to fight for that man. We're going to stand by that man. We're going to make sure that the man knows the truth. The boy and girl who is being sprung up on drugs, it's an injustice to make drugs accessible to people who cannot control their usage or intake of drugs. It's an injustice to see a beautiful girl sprung out on drugs in Nigeria, laying on the streets as a junkie, or a young man who could have been working, but because they had access to drug, their lives has been truncated. It's an injustice to live in a society where the government is not able to control our youth's access to hard drugs. So the Love Gerald Foundation needs a lot of help, and we're not begging, but whatever you give is highly appreciated. Like I was saying, the brother that I was talking to yesterday, after he heard my story, he decided to send me 50K. And that was the first of its kind. Somebody saying, I appreciate you for how you're managing. You know, sometimes somebody, just the show of love alone is encouraging from that brother. And that brother, I saw him here. I appreciate you, man. Thank you. It's the show of love that's got me teary. It's not the money. You know, it's the show of love that we're not alone. And we still have a lot of work to do. They will hate us. They will castigate us. They will lie on us. They will misunderstand us. That's all part of being human. That's part of being human. So thank you. Next question.
Okay, yeah. One more question on African TV. Yes. What is the police doing about fake claims? You know, like people using them to lie to the public. What is the police doing about it? Okay. And if the police needs help, how can we help them? You know, so that they can shut down people that come to the public to lie. You know, with their name. You know, we don't want this kind of fraud to be happening anymore. You understand? Please. So I would like to know what the police is doing, you know, to stop fake claims. You know?
Okay, let me tell you my investigation, and your question is highly appreciated.
And one more thing, if we want to support you, where can we make the transfer? Is it you can make it available? Okay. So want to support.
If you want to support, I believe on my TikTok profile, I think I have an account there. If you don't see,
that is,
I think so. I think so. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I saw it. Is the account functioning? Is it the one that you prefer?
Yeah. If there is an account there, it's working. Okay. You know, just go to my TikTok profile. But if you don't see an account, because I'm not 100% sure, if you don't see one, just DM me. If you DM me, I'll send you an account number. But the first place to check is on the screen on my profile to see if there's anything there. Your question, my brother, that question, you want me to release what I don't want to, but I'm going to do it. I can tell you that from 2 senior departments of the Nigerian police, we have been given a verbal permission to bring petition to investigate these concerns. They are waiting for us to submit the evidence, back it up. They have promised me the day we went to zone 2 to bring it to their table, and they are willing to flush out this nonsense. You see, the way I see it is, if nobody makes a complaint, police has a lot of work they are doing on their own. They have enough issues. So they're not going to be chasing around somebody chasing cloud using their uniform network to get gully lights. But when we, the citizens, gather the evidence and we submit it to the right authorities, and I can tell you, my brother, guaranteed 1,000,000%, they have asked me to bring the petition. Now, we are in the process of compiling evidence, and if you have any evidence to this matter, send it to me before we put together.
I like to support that petition. I like to support that petition.
Thank you, sir.
I dislike lies. I like, especially the ones to the public. You know.
Yeah, but we need evidence, video, audio, print evidence to support the motion for police to get involved. They have told me verbally to bring it to them, where to bring it. So we started compiling evidence. I've asked some people on this platform if they have evidence to bring it. Now, brothers and sisters, we're not doing this out of hate. We're not doing it out of competition. The same way we want to catch the killer of Mohbad, the same way we want to catch anybody massaging people's brain for personal, either for fame or financial gain. We cannot allow our society to degenerate further than we already are. So that's that. Next question. Thank you, brother. Any other questions, brothers and sisters? Any other question, please? Question and answer, please. No narratives. Ask me why you don't like African TV. Why is African TV not seeing what you see? What do you want African TV to see? Please.
One more question.
Yeah.
Can you explain to us the meaning of gully lights?
My brother, you want to attack Basbos? Let me tell you, gully light was a language that one lady used on the MFM platform. Gully light means gullibles, gullible people who believe anything without proving, without testing, without investigating, without challenging it. If they tell you, say the sky is red, you say yes. Yes, it's red, it's red, it's red. I see blood coming from the sky. If they tell you, say Dende Kafancha. Yes, it was in Kafancha. He says so, so he's there. Because he says so, I trust him, I trust her. Those who believe anything without testing or proving are Gullites. And I think that lady, I think it was Elijah, her name. She put it on my tongue, and I love it. And I added my own Gullites and Bullites. Bullites are those who like to be bullied. Don't go there, don't go there, don't do that, don't do that. So thank you. Question, please. I'm unveiling the truth. You're getting to see my soul. And whether you like my soul, you hate it, that's your decision after this interview. So don't go behind me and start talking what you cannot say. Oh. You have your chance now.
Can I ask one more question?
It be like say they won't leave you, make you finish me. Since nobody is asking, go ahead.
Yeah. Yesterday, we got info that the letter that you read to the king of Ekiti. We got information that like that you added to the information in the letter, or that you changed the letter. Okay.
So what's the question there?
I'm just asking, is it true or false?
Let me tell you. Don't ever go to war. Don't ever go to war with wicked people. They will kill you. You know how King David sent out Uriah, his captain, to go and fight war so that he can take the wife. I don't know if you're a Christian, no. A lot of people are like that. When Baba Mohbad was suing me for the tribute, a lot of these bully lights, African TV, do the tribute. We're behind you, Baba, do the tribute. When lawsuit came, not one person say, African TV, here is ₦1 to pay for your legal fees. Not ₦1 from all these bully lights. Yes, Baba, we dey behind you. Do the tribute. He can't do shit. He can't do that. When the man did shit, I was left alone. Money wey man don throw away. Only God know wetin he dey do with this movement. ₦4 million. The same bully lights wey dey tell me say make I not befriend King White, as if say na dem owe me, as if they feed me, as if they buy my data, as if they feed my family. They are telling me who to talk to and who not to talk to. You bully lights, where were you when I was sued? If you believe we are on the same course, on the same path, on the same justice, if you are not bully lights and egotistic, self-centered individuals, which one of you said African TV? Oh, sorry, there's only one lady, MFM. MFM said, ẹ jẹ́ ká dáwó fún African TV. God bless you, but they never did, because I told her, don't try it. She had the inspiration to say, so nobody is helping you, Baba, let's help you. And I think that was when I started liking her platform. She was the only one who stood up on these platforms to say, let's help African TV. But I discouraged her. I told her, don't try, don't raise nothing for me. Because that period, things were hot. And I know these people are looking for who to call Ole. They've already started calling me Ole. And I didn't take anything but Coco. So now, I don't deviate from your question. That question, I was going to go somewhere with it. Abel, remind me. I deviated from it, please. Remind me that question.
Yeah, about the letter that you read to the king.
Ikare, yes, thank you. So the Ikare factor was, these people came to me to accomplish their own objective. They wanted to use me. No, let me not say these people because I don't know the others. Well, actually, I know 2 or 3 people after the fact. They came to me, petition 1, petition 2, petition 3. Yes, Ikere was not my idea. It was not. It was not my idea. It was their idea, but they wanted it to use it. They wanted to use it to make money. I did not know. You see, me, I joined them in all the objectives that I thought was correct, that will help us get justice. What was the content of the letter? Go to Ikere, appeal to the king, to appeal to the Inspector General of Police. Initially, I'd already appealed on my own, on behalf of Olatunji. I'd appealed to the Emir of Ilorin. So I think they got the idea, knowing that I wrote to the Emir of Ilorin. They now said, let's go to Ikere. And I'm like, beautiful idea, because it's similar to what I had done with Ilorin. And because I already followed the protocol of the Emir of Ilorin, I immediately agreed. My brother, they don't go carry my signature. They don't stamp later. They didn't even deliver the letter to me, if I'm correct. So when they were trying to muzzle money from people and they were going to use my name and my account, and I kept resisting that move, Supreme now said something that exposed her true nature to me. And on that phone call with the lawyer, I immediately dropped, blocked her. The lawyer was the one that kept apologizing for Supreme. For almost 3 days, the lawyer was apologizing. And I said to the lawyer, you are calling me, you are apologizing, but the person who did this wrong has not even picked up the phone to say, I'm sorry for what I said, or that's not what I meant. So, because they realized now that I was not going to give them any account, they now said we should suspend the Ikere visit. They wanted to suspend it until I give them an account, because they were ready to peddle the account to raise money. And when I saw that, I'm like, no. It's not going to happen on my watch. If I'm going to raise money, it's not this way. So they now got angry at me that I'm refusing to give them an account. They now switched it and say, it's because your CAC is not registered. Your CAC is not blah, 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 blah. I even told them I have 5 accounts in Nigeria. All of them bear my name. My foundation bears my name. So if you really want to be honest and you're not trying to scam people, you claim Supreme, you had been collecting money without my knowledge. So why don't you continue collecting it without my knowledge? You now want to amplify your 419 with my name. I stood my ground. They got mad and said I should suspend the visit until I give them an account. And I said to them, there is nothing that you want me to do in Ikere that I cannot do on my own. I did not come to you to solicit funds. You're not going to dictate for me what to do. So I told them, I said, Ikere is your idea or it's not my idea. But the king has given us approval to come. In my name, Love JR Foundation that is just starting. You now want me to postpone a whole king that has cut out his schedule to receive us. You now want me to tell the king I'm not coming because my people are looking for a way to scam people. So I said to them, say go Beo. Me I dey go. My name is on the line. I don't want the king to hear my name tomorrow and say, oh, that people that say they were coming. Imagine standing up a whole king because you want to collect money. So I got up. I took their idea of Inspector General of Police, which I know is a noble idea, added my own because I believe in tradition. I added bring Mohbad body home to bury. I can turn Ikere to a tourist attraction based on Mohbad. The name Ikere can become bigger. Shade Adu is from Ikere. From those who know the singer. If I tell you, Afi, will you keep on loving me? That song. Only old school we know what I'm singing. very popular
Interest taboo.
lady. So the idea was we can bring tourism to Ikere if they bury Mohbad in his hometown. And Ikere is a beautiful town. Rocks. You'll be surprised. The road, the town, lovely place. If Mohbad could give them anything, it would be to attract visitors to that town. So I included bring Mohbad body to be buried here. I included tell Baba Mohbad to stop raising money with the death of his body. I included call Baba Mohbad to come home and answer to this kingdom. He is your son. You have a culture, you have a tradition. Remind him of your culture and your tradition. Maybe he's lived in Lagos too long that he's forgetting his culture. Or maybe he's too much of a Christian, he's forgetting his culture. Sometimes you have to bring people back home so that they know where they came from. So yes, I included all those because I was self-funded. I answered to nobody. They wanted to defraud people. I refused to be part of it, and they wanted to shut me down. That is why you see them coming up. You see, the funny thing is I didn't even attack these people. If you listen to me a week ago, 2 weeks ago, I never said anything negative about Supreme. I was even telling King White, I said, Emi ati Supreme Njao. And that was because I was giving him advice on don't make Wunmi public. If you don't want to work with Wunmi, do it on your own. By you bringing it to public, psychologically you're defeating all the things you had done with the lady. If you knew you were doing something good, let your good remain with you. So I wasn't going to discuss Supreme, her scam of my signature, her collecting money behind me, her trying to force me to open an account so they can scam people or collect money from people, whatever they do with the money, Now, but they started going on platform because they see that this man did not relent. He went to Ikere. He did what they thought he could not do. They thought it was not going to happen. They thought I could not do it. I took 14 journalists, 7 from Lagos and 7 from Ekiti. Fed them, transport them. We stayed in a hotel next to Baba Mohbad's family house. We took a tourist visit to Baba Mohbad's family house. Baba Mohbad's sister got love from audience on Thunder Fire. Abeg, wetin I do wrong? That mama, maybe all the work she did for Baba Mohbad or for Mohbad, maybe God used me to thank her. The mama got something. If she didn't get any money, at least close to 700 or 1 million that day. They don't see the good in what people do. They only want to see the bad. We put Ikere back on the map. And if I have my way, international communities will come and visit Ikere because of Mohbad. But they want to say, he went and said what we did not tell him to say. He who plays the piper dictates the tune. You did not sponsor me, so why would you be crying about what I said? You should hold your mouth in shame. You should shut up and kogba wole. This man actually did what we thought he could not do. But you want to stab me. Oh, we didn't write that one. No, he went and wrote that. What does that mean? Coming to bury Mohbad. I want them to bury Mohbad. Let me tell you. I was the first person who told Baba Mohbad, don't bury. Yes, for good reason, to collect evidence. At that time, there was no autopsy. At that time, there was no toxicology. That was why I told the old man, don't bury, because if you bury, we will lose access to the evidence. I was the one who told Baba Mohbad through the lawyer, go and examine the body of Mohbad. If there is a mark on your son. At that time, Baba Mohbad said he had not seen the body. It was after my involvement they started having access to go and look and investigate the body. Now, if they come back with Ojoro, that will not concern me. If they compromise each other, it will not concern me. I've done my part as a citizen. So, when we look at the whole picture, I'm fighting for justice. Some people are fighting for their fame and their name. Is it not justice to go and collect the DNA, the samples for toxicology? Is it not justice to go and investigate the body if there are other marks, like the broken neck story? I've got a new dimension on the broken neck, which my partners just discovered. And we're going to unveil that once the inquest starts again. There is a very strong issue concerning the broken neck. If we are not working, would we be having these investigations? Would we be having these ideas? Go and check the body. Una don't go. Toxicology, una don't collect. DNA, una don't enter court. So who dey zuzu? For real, who dey zuzu? Because I'm doing my job. I'm doing my fucking job, helping my community, my country. But you want to say, you didn't send me. Who born you? You didn't send me. So what? Your focal point is what I read in my press conference. If it was so bad, why did the king not tell me get out of my palace? If it was so bad, why did the king shake my hand, receive our gift, and gave us audience? If it was so bad, why are we hearing that the king has called certain authorities? So make una the reason. Stop zuzuing, you people. Stop it. Stop it. Next question, please. Thank you. Before the next question, let me tell you the picture in my background. The picture in my background, that's where we're doing tribute to Bamishe. That's where we're doing tribute to Bamishe. That's just half of this, quarter of the stadium rather. And I wish I could show you the whole picture. It's going to be a beautiful day, a good memorial for Bamishe. Support the movement Justice for Bamishe on 1st of March from 10 a.m. till about 7 p.m. So that's the venue. That's the only picture I can immediately grab, so I brought it up. So let's hear questions. Let's engage questions. I'll bring some more people up just in case. Anybody want to speak? My green brother, come up. Come up.
Good morning, bro.
Good morning, sir. How are you?
I want to say a big well done to you to being steadfast about your principles, your plan, and your person. I congratulate you very highly about that. And I will implore fellow justice seekers to put their own plight on their own platform and open their own platform for exactly what African television is doing today. African television, out of his own pocket and out of his own followers and his sponsors, is doing his own thing his own way. And if you don't like it, just stay where you are. And you have the right to castigate anybody you want to castigate from now till tomorrow. What I've listened to so far, African television has moderated himself appropriately, and I don't think he needs this whole session to descend into anarchy. It will be up to him who he brings up and who he doesn't. And African television, I've already said to you, once your foundation is up and running, you just WhatsApp me, and me, I'm a generous donor. People who don't know. But when the day comes, people will come out and actually say what they have to say. I will support you. Full support. You do your own thing your own way. Good morning, sir.
Thank you, sir. God bless you. I appreciate that encouragement. I love you too. Thank you. You see, Yorùbá sọ pé ọ̀wọ̀ kékeré lára ń fẹ́. Ọ̀wọ̀ kékeré. A token of encouragement can make somebody climb 10 mountains because your word of encouragement resonates, motivates, and gives them the drive to keep going. But when you keep trying to put a good man down, how long shall they kill our prophets? How long will we continue to destroy? Do you know that my wife, my family suffers because I'm fighting justice for Mohbad? Do you know that I deprive myself? Look at it, I'm supposed to be back in Europe. But because of Bamiche, flight tickets, bills delayed in Europe, things going bad. But somebody's got to do it. And I'm doing my part. Do yours. And if you see I'm making a mistake, call it out. If I explain to you, you don't accept it, I will continue my part. Ṣé mo náà dé ni? Oya sáré lọ, room mú mi gan. My generator just decided to get faulty because they want make I sweat, make these people forget wetin dem go talk. But it's well. So, look, nobody is perfect. I'm not saying that I'm the angel, but so far, I'm giving 150% of what I can give into justice for Mohbad. I will not be compromised. They don't even burn anybody well to approach me. If they approach me, I dey arrest you. Let the coast be clear. Let the town hear it. Loud it on the seas. I can never be compromised for what? The day your mouth open, I dey carry you go jail, and na me go still come bail you. But you will at least know that you mess with the wrong guy. You mess with the wrong guy. So, thank you, IT. Much love. I appreciate. Any question, guys? Let's do question and answer. You don't like me? Tell me why you don't like me. You love me? I don't want to know if you love me. You think I stole your mama's...
African television. I have a question. Sorry to interject.
Go ahead.
We need to kind of shed a bit of light on one thing, and I'm sure the question may have been asked by people, or I'm going to ask it my own way. What is it about the way you conducted yourself, and you said something about you added more items to the agenda? What is it about what you did that you think people are angry about when you went to Ekiti?
Okay, thank you. You see, one thing I've learned, and somebody told me this in the past few days, there is a syndicate in Justice for Mohbad. One of our honorable members said to me, first, a lot of people in Justice for Mohbad are of questionable characters. And there is a syndicate that's beginning to feel that it has to be their way or no way. So what I think I did wrong is being able to accomplish Ikere, Ekiti without their support. You know, it's like when you say don't go there and the person say I'm going, and the person goes and successfully accomplish it. Because you're evil-minded, you cannot appreciate them. You cannot, even if you appreciate them, your appreciation is on the face value. But you now go behind and start saying, yeah, see, he think he's good. He didn't do this, so he should have done it like that. Oh. They start criticizing after they have shown false appreciation. This set of people that I broke away from, they are the ones who are propagating the hate regarding Ikere Ekiti. They are the ones propagating it. The ordinary people like you and I are like, oh, good, African TV saw the king. Oh, great. This man really tried. He put his life on the line. He took some people there. At least they were making noise. You can hear Papariano on that day or in that period saying, pressure, very good. African TV is giving the bass. Yomi is giving them both from both sides. It's good. This is what we need. Let's give them pressure. I heard that from Papariano. But the Goliaths or the Bullites will go behind and say, oh, he did it without us. How dare he do it without us? So they send their people to start backbiting. They come up with the lie. He collected donation. He was receiving donation, but he's telling Yomi not to receive donation. I beg, where's the video of when I asked for donation? The internet doesn't forget now. And how much donation did I collect from who? Supreme gave me money to go and lock somebody up. No, she didn't even give it to me, sorry. They paid to some people. I was just an instrument because they used my name, and I believe in the reasons for the petition. But they paid from their own bank to whoever, whatever. She gave me money for press conference. It's just like you now, IT man. You say you'll give me something when you're comfortable. Did I solicit donation from you? You said you're going to do something for me. Now, whatever you do for me, if you did it, you now come back and say African TV was collecting donations. That implies that I was begging for money. But you are the one who said, like the guy who gave me 50K yesterday. Can he now go out and say African TV is collecting donations? You give me something. You now go out and push your people to start lying on me that I was collecting. Because when you use the word is collecting donation, people will think, this man was raising campaign and making money. They won't understand that you gave me something. But because of your wickedness, you now want to make it look like I was out there soliciting public funds. I was not soliciting public funds. Two friends want to do something. And one say, okay, I'll give you this part. And in all, I spent my money for the better part of everything we did together, which she gave something. Until I started discovering that this woman wanted me to open an account so she can go and use it to start collecting donations. That was when I started with, you see, my signature for me was, okay, fine. They put my signature on a piece of paper for something that I believe. It's okay. I can stand and defend it. For me, no problem. But for you to go and use my name to collect money without me agreeing with you, you be ole, you be scammer, you be obìnrin ole ní obìnrin ole, obìnrin tó ń jalè. Òun ní ẹ́. You lift a whole man's signature, put on document, then you go they collect money. And one of the reasons I refused to give them my document was even their own lawyer told me, don't try it. If this person could already start using your signature, what would happen if you give them your document? They go collect loan on your document, you will not know. They've already scanned your signature. They're using it on legal documents. That kind of person, when they get hold of your certificate, you go just dey hear say your foundation owe 20 million. When EFCC go come carry you, you go dey say you no know. They go dey say, oga, no be your signature be this. Oga, no be your certificate be this. The lawyer warned me, which I already knew, and that's why I brought it up with the lawyer. Now her own lawyer wey she send come meet me, na the same lawyer dey tell me say this is fraud, be careful of this kind of person. They thought say you go bring the lawyer come talk about me. Let him come, he go open your yash. he go open your nyash. He doesn't even like you in the first instance. Nobody likes you. People tolerate you. Tolerating does not mean acceptance. Oh, newsflash. I wrote the letter that terminated African TV contract with Baba Mohbad. Na lie. Na lie. She never wrote fuck all. I never received any termination letter from Baba Mohbad. Make una dey hear. I've been keeping quiet for almost 2 years on this woman's lie. Some people dey talk say, why is she your friend? She's your worst enemy. Guys, learn this about warfare. Learn this about warfare. Bring your enemies closer so that when you aim, you will not miss. When you aim, you will not miss. Get close to your enemy so that you can understand them better. Because who you think is your enemy may not be your enemy. Maybe it's misunderstanding. But when they are close and you know that they are your enemy, you have enough evidence to call the person enemy number one. I wrote the letter that terminated African TV. Madam, show us the letter. This woman went to Yomi because I rejected them. I rejected them. That's why you see them. Yomi lele se, Yomi ma fe se. Ọmọba Yomi wọ́n tán ẹni o, wọ́n like o. Your second wife Yomi, wọ́n ti kọ́kọ́ dé ilé African TV, àti irun wọn, a rí pé kò sí nǹkan tó ṣe irun mọ́. Wọ́n wá gbé wá bẹ̀ ọmọ jásí o. No let them push you enter jail. No let them push you enter jail, Yomi. Nah, that's it.
African TV.
No, hold on, brother.
Okay. I'm about to interject you for a reason, because we need to kind of start looking at aspect of occurrences over the last 72 hours. It could be over the last week. Now, something happened yesterday, and there are more like a number of entities that ended up having shenanigans with themselves, and it seems highly unprecedented. Now, on the said day that you went to Ekiti Ikare, on Paparano's platform, because I was at lunch at work at the time, they broadcast you live. Chairman was the one that was doing the interpretation and all that kind of stuff. And it actually seems as if on Paparano's platform, including Chairman, they championed the work you were doing there. What went wrong to take us to where we are today?
Well, I already said it, and I'll repeat it again. What went wrong is they didn't think I would succeed with the career. You see, the first day, they pretend false gaiety, false happiness. They pretend, African TV, Awala. You see, if you've been listening to me since the petitions and the career, I've always said, my partners, it wasn't just me, some people, my partners, some people, I always plug that in because I knew the day would come when they would try to discredit me. I knew the day would come when they would try to discredit me because I challenged them, I did what they thought could not be done, I followed up with their own idea and I perfected it. They could not do but accept it on the surface. And subsequently, their true color has to show, which is to begin to attack African TV. Wetin I do you supreme? Now you fuck up on a phone call with the lawyer. I challenge you to repeat what you said. The lawyer apologized for you for 3 days. Another person in this live in the comment section apologized with the lawyer, and I said to them, you guys did not wrong me. The one that wronged me has failed to apologize. And instead of apologizing, she kept trying to send other people to attack me. Crunchy Queen wey me respect, Crunchy Queen wey me dey take as sister, had the impunity to inbox me some nasty message, and I can only believe it's because of the lies or the manipulation they fed her. But I did not respond to her. I just like, okay, me, I know where this energy is coming from, because me and you know they roll like that. So when you just pick a fight with me, I know it is transferred aggression from somebody else. So I didn't respond to Crunchy. I just left it like that. Up till yesterday, I still dey sing supreme praises, but in the fullness of her wickedness, she decided to bastardize herself yesterday. And there is a time for everything. This is the time of truth. I'm speaking my truth. I'm not lying on her. You know, so what it is what it is. Let her deal with it. She had the impunity. I will stop your registration in Nigeria. My dear, oh yeah, Ìyàwó Ṣàngó. Foundation no dey feed me. Foundation is taken from me. So if you stop it and I cannot operate, you save me money knee, you save me headache knee, you save me headache, my dear. Because if you stop it, say you sweet enough to do what you threatened, you would have succeeded in making me keep some of my resources to my family and my friends. But you can't stop me from fighting for Mohbad. You can't stop me from fighting for Bamishe. You can't stop me from fighting for others. IT is here fighting. Oluwis is here fighting. Jerry is here fighting. Are they registered foundation? No. No. Que sera, sera. Whatever will be, will be. Que
The
sera.
future knows us to say, que sera,
sera. That's life. I know they stress stupid things. Who dey zuzu according to nature? Who dey zuzu? Let's say na you dey marry the registrar general. You can't go meet the registrar general. Honey, I go give you 2 boobs and 1 kunini. Make sure say they no approve African TV application. Let's say you're that good oh, and the registrar general is zuzuing with you. He can't say we go to deny anything wey African TV bring. My dear, you no do me bad, you do me good, because I can't use you as the subject wey the world go come know the meaning of anti-justice, wolves in sheep's clothing. They will know the wolf that you are that has been pretending with the sheeps. So please, I encourage you to do it. And if you're bold enough, prove to me that you did it. That America, I go tell you say before you enter am, I don fuck, I don buy house, I don eat. I go tell you where my house dey. I go show you who my people be for that America. Wàá ṣe báyẹn? Please do it. I dare you, double dare you. And be bold to show me that you stop my registration. Be bold. Otherwise, you a coward. My brother, let's go to important topic. Next question.
African television. Just give yourself a round of applause. Come on, you deserve it.
My brother.
Look for the clap meter. Give yourself a round of applause.
You
give yourself a round of applause. You need to give yourself a round of applause. When you find the clap for yourself, you see, for the people that believe that I changed my name, I did not change my name. I've always had 2 accounts. And when I got banned some times ago, something to do with Volori Ebi and Karimo, antiques and all that kind of stuff, I had to wake up this account. And I'm using this account for now because of my own free will. I'm my own person. The account I use to connect to TikTok is my own issue, my own shenanigan, and my own problem. So anyone who has headache and think that I've gone to change my name, I haven't changed no bloody name. I've got 2 accounts. I've got green fingers. That's the reason why I decided to come with Green Grocer. If you look at my garden in the house where I live, it's a beautiful garden. And that's the reason why I named this account Greengrocer. So if you don't know, you can ask. African Television has said it already. If you have issues with him, DM him. And case closed. Thank you. African TV, when you find it, clap for yourself. Your show is beautiful. You've done a great job. And anybody who wants to debunk what African Television has said so far, screenshot the show, do your bullet points, go onto your platform and answer back. This man is now America. Is now Donald Trump. He has now come on a second aspect. He's going to use that power that he has right now to cleanse the house and weed all the shenanigans that's been taking place. Let everybody do the same. He goes to people's platform. They never give him the opportunity to speak. And when he speaks, once he drops, they castigate him, they rubbish him, they 70-30 him from now till tomorrow. Paparano platform has done a great job to put sanity into the 70-30 situation, which originally would have been associated to Oloriebi Latisne. And yet, because people want to rubbish this man, they carry on associating 70-30 to him. Don't you guys have shame? Chairman, Supreme Iron Lady, and that other puff head woman, I don't know what she call herself, Crunch Queen. What have you guys achieved by trying to vilify this man and try as much as possible to get close to him with the view that you will find something to use against him? African Television will not put himself to a position where people think because you supported him in the past, you're now going to be in a position to think you can control his mind. He's going to stay steadfast. Donald Trump is back a second term, and whatever he does, if you're not happy with it, open your own platform. Thank you.
Thank you. I know get clapper for clap for you. I know Sabian. Thank you. Thank you. Who wants to go? Who wants to go? Who wants to? God at work. I brought you up because of your name. God at work. Now your name make me bring you up. Can you talk to us? You're echoing. God at work. I have to bring him back again. He's echoing. Sorry. Somebody else can speak. Who is in the house that wants to speak? If you want to speak, unmute. Let me just bring people up randomly. Let me see. A lot of requests here. I'm being careful. I don't want people that will turn it into fracas. I'm here to give information, my truth from the beginning of Justice for Mohbad, my truth on everybody, every aspect, my truth. So you can ask me questions. Why am I 70-30? Why am I cocolicious? Am I going to sue Baba Mohbad? The answer is yes. Will he still be my friend? Yes, if he wants. Am I going to work with Wumi? The answer is yes, if she's willing. Will I work with Adura? The answer is yes, if he's willing. So I am water. I have no enemies. I was not there when Mohbad died, so I cannot pick sides. I'm for all of them, but mostly for Mohbad. I am for them because they are the family of Mohbad. Whether they are fighting each other, loving each other, hating each other, they remain family of Mohbad. And for that reason, I'm for all of them. Now, mostly I am for Mohbad because if any of them is culpable, I will be part of the system to prosecute the guilty. I will also be part of the system to render justice with mercy. So please come up and speak if you want. I'm bringing people up randomly, but I don't know if this thing is misbehaving. So those that are up already, please, you can unmute and speak. Ask questions mostly, please. Don't
Yeah,
sell your narratives. Ask questions, like,
yeah. Africa TV.
yes, sir.
Yeah, I want to ask a question. Yeah,
Thank you.
I've said it before on the platform, and I just wanted people to reason along. I think it's a little ridiculous. That in the Mohbad family, his siblings and his mom, they don't believe the narrative of the person.
Your audio, they disappear. Oh, I don't know if it's from my side. It's cracking.
Oh, really?
Yeah, okay, now it's better. Your really is better.
Okay, let me mute and unmute then.
No, you're good now. You're good now. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So as I was saying, is this still good?
Yeah, it's good. Go ahead.
Yes. I find it a little strange, and weird that the siblings of Mohbad, right, and the mom, they actually don't believe the narrative of the public. Okay, so for me, I think actually the public is actually crying more than they believed, in the true sense, because the elder sister to the deceased, the younger brother, the mom, all of them, are in. I think they agree on a different narrative. So I think the narrative from the public, may just be misconstrued or is a misrepresentation. Do you understand where I'm getting at?
No. Rephrase that. Go back 30 seconds. I lost you.
Okay. Okay. This way. Okay, now. The public believes that, it's a foul play with the demise of Mohbad, right? But
Yeah.
looking at the body language of the siblings and the mom, they are not on that narrative. What if the preliminary report of the police is actually the correct thing, and the public is just being, overly emotional? Or what do you think?
Your question for some reason is not clear. The only thing I'm getting is the position of the family.
Yes.
I don't get involved into analyzing the family. That's those days are gone, and it's not analyzing the family is no longer my justice. My justice is evidence, and today it's about clarifying what people don't know, what they want to know about this man called African TV. All the misconceptions, the attacks. That's what I want people to focus on, and the evidence. The what's out there. Family matter. Leave them, my brother. Leave them. Sorry if I didn't answer you, but
Mom, see, please, let me quickly say my point because I want to go out now. I'm sorry. Mr. African TV, well done, sir. I've been listening to you. And,
good afternoon. Good morning. Thank you.
Yeah. And first of all, Mr. IT guy, please, my hometown is Ikere Ekiti, not Ekiti Kare. So actually I know a little bit of what happened, and as someone from the town and a little bit close to the king, when this justice first started, I said it that my uncle works in the palace, and what African TV said, it's actually true. Baba has been invited several times. He didn't honor the invitation, and I think Baba Mohbad has decided to ignore the king's call, he prefers the social media validation and his new celebrity status. And as normally as a traditionalist, if the king calls you, they see it as Kebe Ori or Bafin, and they pardon me because of my children, and they may decide to ignore you. It's not as if the town is not really helping him, but he has chosen to ignore the call of the king. And I don't know, maybe the king will make another attempt. He was saying it when he was on, I think, QE radio, that the king came to visit him in Lagos. This is not actually true. Said Obawa Leko, the king has invited Baba, but Baba has decided not to honor the visit because the king actually made efforts to help him with the justice, but he decided to do it on his own. That apart. Mr. African Television, please, I want to ask a question. You said it that if Wumi is ready to work with you, that you are ready to work with her. Do you think she will be really encouraged or motivated to work with you because of this DNA issue? All the issues that were raised concerning the DNA of her son, and all the courses, because I've been on different platforms, I've heard you speak about the DNA issue, about all the talks. And do you think she will really be, I don't know how to put it, do you need Sheme Madusha to work with you, sir?
Let me answer.
Okay.
That's a very good question. You want to continue before I come in? Go ahead. Continue. I like the question. Continue.
Yes, and I think as a foundation, if you had started this case with an open, if you had been open-minded when you started the case, maybe it would have been better. But for now, to me, I think it's too late for Wumi. I don't know about Mama Mohbad, but for Wumi to say he wants to work with you, I don't know. I'm not Wumi, but that Liam Omowanini Kerekiti, we don't. All this attitude that Baba is showing, forget. But the fact still remains that seeking justice, one has to be open-minded. And I think you are trying to be open-minded here now, but it would have been better if this had been done before now. So now to my question, do you think it would be, if Wumi is to be your daughter, would you advise her to work with such a person that has named her son a bastard in the past, that has subjected her to different bullies, and including the son? Do you advise your daughter to work with such a man?
Thank you. You plug in some narratives in your question. Your question is beautiful.
African TV, please,
Yes.
please, sir. So just for you not to waste time, because this question is actually related to what Bukola has asked, so you can answer it together because of time. Just like Asha has said that you started on the wrong note, now with all you have said this morning, it shows that, you might probably be the one that will expose what is hidden, what, just like the Yomi case or Mohbad case, it's as if you are the one that is going to expose it. So I just want you, as a nobleman, to own up to your past mistake. And there was a post where you called Liam, a less than 2 years old, a minor, the most bastard child of the whole world. If you can retrace that statement and apologize to that guy, then we can listen to you. That's why I come up this morning.
Thank you. Mama, let me answer it.
Mother Yemisi, please, we don't have to. You should have let him just answer the question. Apologies may come later. Maybe when the DNA is done and it is open to everybody.
Thank you, ladies.
Let's just calm down. Thank you.
Ladies, very important and probably one of the best questions today. Now, I beg you to mute because I'm going to give you a rundown. If Wumi does not want to work with us, she would be highly justified. She would be justified if she says, don't even mention the name African TV near me. She would be in her right, in her mental acuteness. So I wouldn't blame her Now, if I were Wunmi, would I work with African TV? The answer is yes. I wouldn't blame her if she says no, if she doesn't even want to hear the name. The reason I support that is because a lot of misconceptions have been put out there. A lot of negative narratives has been put out there, enough for her to say, I don't want to work with these people, I don't even want to hear the name. Now, what's one of the misconceptions? Number one, I called Wunmi in the beginning of this whole thing, and some people asked her to hang up, not to talk to me. This was even before the DNA video that I made of 10 million, before it came out. I called Wunmi, I called Mama Mohbad, I called Baba Mohbad. You see, those calls were to find a way to help the entire family. I choose no side. I stood on no side. The only person that gave me audience was Baba Mohbad. He was the only one that went through the motion of saying, okay, come and help me. But I realized later on that Baba Mohbad was looking at the financial aspect of things. He accepted me, but later his intentions were proven to be contrary to my plan for justice. Now, so let's take the issue like this. There are 3 members of the family. I call all 3, and only one decided to work with me. And we got to a point until he started misbehaving. Does that mean I did not want to work with Wunmi? No. Does that mean I did not want to work with Mama? No. My intention has always been pure. But what most people don't realize is, on all platforms, they never allow African TV the opportunity to express the blueprint. They took 70-30. They took, look, those who were lying on 70-30 were lying on 70-30. So if I go here, ole 70-30, koko. If I go here, were lokpamwe lose DNA gbogbo ọmọ tó ti bí. So I never had a shot at explaining my true intentions to anybody until it got so late. So Wunmi's opinion of me, whatever it is, she's right in her own way. Now, bastard child of the world or Nigeria, however you put it, I would challenge anybody to play the video where I made that comment and to see if I mentioned Liam. I never said Liam is.
You did not make the
please,
video.
don't interrupt. Mama, don't interrupt, please.
Okay,
I beg you. Please. My defense, number one, I never said Liam is a bastard. Number 2, I made a comment, a general comment based on what was going on. And let me take it 2 minutes before you interrupt. I deal in language and linguistic. Okay? When you look at the definition of bastard, if we want to be fair, if we want to be legally, linguistically correct, saying a bastard is, let me try summarize, is a child without a father. That's the simple language. Now, I never said Liam is a bastard. I challenge you, bring the print, bring the video, bring the audio. I said the most bastardized child in Nigeria, or maybe in the world, something like that. And if you take me to court today, madam, with all the love that we have today on this platform, you will lose because I never put a name. Now you can assume that I'm calling Liam a bastard, but I will tell you, Liam has a father. So you cannot say Liam is a bastard. Now, whether the father of Liam is the true father of Liam, is the issue on the table, and we are working on resolving that. There is a strategy to be unveiled to end this DNA saga and put the enemy to shame. So on that note, if any of you feel that I refer to Liam as a bastard, I apologize. I never mentioned Liam.
Then that's okay. Then that's okay. Thank you. I have to
Thank
go
you,
back. Thank you. I just
Mr.
wanted to
African
interrupt
TV,
you
for
and
the.
apologize. That is it. Thank you for saying you apologize.
Thank you.
Yeah,
God bless you.
thank you for the apologies. And I'm not saying this is the issue, but have you ever thought about it? What if when Mohbad was alive?
Sorry, speak louder. There is noise around me. Hold on first. Hold on. AY, wá bá mi tilẹ̀kùn jọ. Okay, go ahead. There is noise coming in traffic.
Okay, I'm not saying this is the issue. And for people
Kọlọ́ba
that
gba cement of wa. Sáré kọ́kọ́ tilẹ̀kùn. Ọ̀dọ̀ Lady B. Gba méjèèjì wá tí tó bá tutù.
And for people that were saying that were abusing me in the comment section because I said Liam is our son. That mama that you brought, that you went to, that Baba's sister, her daughter happened to be my classmate in St. Louis, Kere, so I'm very close to the family. I know what I'm talking about. So now talking about this DNA issue. I'm just thinking, I'm not saying this is what really happened, but have you ever thought about it? What if Mohbad and Wunmi, maybe they agreed, maybe they did what's it called? They used the donor, or maybe what if they adopted a child? Have you ever thought about it that maybe in a Western country?
Mama, Bukola ni sorry, Ope, please do me a favor,
Do you think it is normal thank God you live in Belgium?
No, Mama, hold on now. Mama, please. I'm trying to control the platform. Please, I'm begging you, please.
Please. I know. Please, let me
just wait. Let me speak. I beg you. Please. Thank you. First thing I want you to do for me, DM me. You're the lady from Ikere.
Yes.
I would like to follow. Yes, please DM me. I beg you, and remind me in the DM that you're the lady from Ikere. I want to follow up with you on some of the issues with the visit, and just DM me. Now, I don't want you to bring debate on this platform. This platform today is for me to clear people's mind, answer questions. The narrative of they could have gotten a sperm donor, blah blah blah, all that will bring divergent opinions, and people will want to tell you you're right, you're wrong, it could have been this. I don't want that. I want to clear the air on this man, African TV. What is in his mind? What kind of person is he? What was the misunderstanding?